Silva, the heck is this?
Pull up, hop out, you don't wanna step into our house. You know we the gang cause we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death.
Back from the dead and I'm honored to fight like a noble phantasm that haunts you at night. You don't wanna try me, a demigod. I might keep your head on tight when I got the fight. Because back in my day, warriors were brave. All these masters want here's a boring slave. I spearhead this war, you sit back and wait. Throw a javelin, see what archer is afraid. This Celtic warrior is taking shots. Don't get attached, cause I'll break your heart. I'm guaranteed to die, now don't make me start. I'd rather stab myself than let you slay my part. See, I fight to win, you know it's in my nature. When I move too fast for you Lancer haters, use a different shaft to hunt women later. You be screwed with just a tip, ass saber.
Shot through the sky is the angel of scorn. The known new devil with swords for his horns. He shot that up, pop up, smash at the acoustic. My blades in your eyes and you'll see what's in store. The world on my back, there's no bond, I won't break any step that you take. It's a major mistake. Mark a god between his eyes and bring heart to the floor. She'll answer that he'll be a pile of gold. Silent as a shadow when I steal your girl. Make a sword and arrow as I see it twirl. Call me lucky liar as a plot unfurl. Bow to your lord cause you're just an earl. Went from a boy to a hero. Gave up on the parts that are Shiro. Shut up to the villains, it's zero. This is the result of your fate, zero.
Pull up, hop out, you don't wanna step into our house. You know we the gang cause we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death.
Out of the king of the night, swinging to win it, that will is my pride. Stand in the way, be sucked up in my stride. Don't need no round table to fight you like pie. Yeah, try me once in the future. Pendragon back in the prophetic room. A servant or not, I'm from rock, I'm the ruler. Heroic spirit, not one you should jewel, yeah.
Yeah, it's the king of heroes, and they want me to prove it. Barely trying, yet I'm still never losing. Half a god, I'm also half a human. Exponential power, I don't know what to do with. They measure the skill, yeah, I have it. I'll get in their head till the end, I'm just backing. I'll take any weapon I got in my catalog when I open up the gates into Babylon.
God is victory, shooting winds I provide. Open that'll stay, to glory I'll guide. My basundere, my boy, my beauty can't hide. It's all a part of me, the power inside.
Yeah, watch me rock Arrogance, tear it up with my chariot and my warriors, bringing order with Gordius. The will, the skill to kill, I'm just warming up. Yeah, so fast when I jump cast, ain't nuts when I act with the phantasm. I'm a king, living with the pride of heart. Just remember the name of Miss Kendall. Pull up, hop out, you don't wanna step into our house. You know we the gang cause we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death.
It's a stupid one the mic tonight. French honey that'll make you wanna stay the night. Got a sword that'll be your script tonight. 12 hits and you'll be out, that's right. I'm the last night of the king that is shovel me. I'll only write for you if you got goals to get fight for my life in the world that I know your name. Got a secret that'll work and shock your brain.
Hey, what's your fade? With the second you going great. Stick 'em up, hit 'em up, she going lonely. She pulling through for the way. I do the same for my riders. Hey. School you on cue, no advisor. Hey. You should've jumped in it wiser. Hey. Two on me, now it's goodbye, sir.
Nom, Jean d'Arc, mon ways on dead, j'crois leaving my mark. I was called by the Lord, come forth and stand apart. I am a ruler, righteous in my heart, I'm so holy. Scripture by men does not own me. I was called on to act only in humility, honesty, purity, faith, you shall know me.
Get wet, tall bastard with the big lid. All action, it's called passion. You can't like you get extended. What? Air rank in the fame's global, the name's known to bring dread. Hide your apple of peace, I'm a priest, I decree, taking name of your head. Yeah!
Pull up, hop out, you don't wanna step into our house. You know we the gang cause we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're death. 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 Pull up, hop out, you don't wanna step into our house. You know we the gang cause we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death.
everybody? Welcome to the Ravencast. It's me, your boy Triton, with a lot of energy, which I gotta be quiet because it is like late. But we are doing a overnight stream. That is right, overnight stream, because the Game Fest 2026 thing was today, so I was able to cover the news earlier. But I wanted to cover a lot of news because Ragnar sent me a lot of stuff, and so did a lot of other people. So we got a lot of news to go over today. And yeah, we are live right now. And yeah, we got a lot to go. Live again, Autistic Guys Grinding. Yeah, because I have to cover the news. Like, I couldn't cover the news because the whole Game Fest thing earlier. So it's like I got to go live. And it's good too because my roommate's out of town, so I don't have to disturb anybody, so I can do an overnight stream tonight, no problem, and not disturb anybody. Which normal days, yeah, you know how that is. But yeah, so we're gonna get to our first topic. I'm gonna write the first timestamp down. Is Amazon's pissing off everybody? Ragnar sent me this to react to, so I'm gonna react to that. We got a lot of stuff going today, a lot. So yeah, and also if you can't tell, I am kind of drunk because this wasn't not even technically a drinking stream. It's I was in the VC. One of my IRLs come in. He was like, "You should drink. You should drink." Hasan's downfall keeps happening. I know, but that's our second topic we're covering today is Hasan's downfall because he's gotten in trouble with Cuba and all that, and we'll be reacting to the Pegasus video. And I'm going to be real. I'm going to be shitting on both Hasan and Pegasus because I don't really like that Pegasus guy either. But, yeah, Hasan's downfall keeps happening. Yeah, it does. But, yeah, this is the thing. This wasn't originally supposed to be a drinking stream, but my IRL friend wanted me to drink with him earlier on call, so we did. That's why I'm a little fucked up. But we'll still get to the news because that's the thing. I can still be honest and be fucked up, and I'm going to prove it to y'all by doing the stream. So, yeah. So, let's go ahead and get to our first topic in the news, which, let's see, I don't got anyone to help me, so 7:41. Okay, cool. 7:41. 7:41. 41. So apparently Amazon has pissed a lot of people off. Asmongold did a whole video on it, and Ragnar sent it to me to react to. And honestly, I want to see because that's the thing. Amazon does piss a lot of people off. Amazon's a shitty company, so let's see what they did to piss them off. I'm going in this blindly just like you guys are, so this is going to be good. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. Hold on, let me make sure. Yep, it's not up. Yep, it's up now. Also, I'll see you in chat. Shout out to you, Ragnar. You basically provided, I think, 50% of today's topics. I found some from Ethan Ralph as well, but you sent me a lot of the topics, so shout out to you. I do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and see Amazon pissing off everybody.
So Amazon just canceled the revival of the most popular TV shows because the original showrunners didn't turn into some woke slop. They announced the return of Stargate just last year, and now they killed it.
Wow, really? So you're going to tell me that you're going to cancel Stargate just because they didn't want it to turn it into some woke slop? What? That is so fucking... See, the woke shit's getting too out of control. They literally are canceling everything. We're literally in the fucking Trump administration. Trump's the president, and all this is happening. The woke mob is still canceling TV shows and entertainment and all this because they're not pushing woke slop. The original writers did not want to push woke slop, so they cancel it. That's why the writers... See, advice to the writers, go independent. You guys need to go independent. You guys need to go independent. You guys need to be independent. Because that way some shitty corporation can't tell you what writings y'all can do. And y'all can write freely as you want.
So a new Stargate TV show has been axed by Amazon. And so this happened today. The show was first announced as a series in November 2025 and hailed as a showrunner who was a writer on Stargate SG-1 and Stargate Atlantis. Sources say Amazon execs were concerned about Jiro's take on the series would not have broad appeal beyond the franchise's already dedicated fan base.
See, shout out to Martin Jiro because he's literally risking his job and risking this show just to not push some woke slop and to give us entertainment. If you make some independent work or you find another company that isn't going to push you to woke slop, I will support your work because it's like not a lot of writers stand up to the companies. They just do whatever the companies do. That's why you have companies like Ubisoft shelling nothing but trash. And even with like, I know that's like gaming stuff, but even with TV shows, it's like that's like you don't have writers that stand up to the woke mob, and it seems like Martin Jiro is standing up to the woke mob and his bosses and Amazon. And honestly, shout out to him. And I know it caused Stargate to fail, but at least Stargate's reputation is not going to be hurt by this. And you can thank Martin Jiro for standing up to it, basically stopping all the woke slop from happening and saying he doesn't want to include woke slop. And honestly, you can't do nothing but thank this dude.
Is that not enough? I feel like Stargate is huge. Everybody knows what Stargate is. The rumor
Exactly, that's the thing. I don't watch Stargate much, but I even know what it is because people talk about it all the fucking time. So it's like you have to know what Stargate is at this point. Even if you don't watch it, even if you don't know too much about it, you've heard of it because people just talk about that shit nonstop.
is the show writer Martin Garrow would not budge on compromising lore elements within the show for a wider modern audience as they did with Rings of Power and Lord of the Rings. Amazon and
he doesn't want Stargate's reputation ruined, and shout out to him, like I said, because he literally is preventing Stargate's reputation from being ruined by this woke shit. And that's the thing. Do you really want people to not like Stargate anymore because of all the woke slop on it? It's like, no, you rather just hit cancel at this point because at least Stargate's reputation and the show Stargate will not be ruined because of all the woke shit. Why do you think people don't like Assassin's Creed anymore? Assassin's Creed used to be good, but then Assassin's Creed got filled up with all the woke shit, and that's what's happening with the TV show industry. That's what's happening with the Stargate thing. But Martin Jiro didn't want that to happen, and even though the consequences, they canceled the show, at least Martin Jiro stood his ground and said, hey, this is not what the audience wants. I'm going to side with the audience. I'm putting myself on the line for the audience. And it seems like to me, so far, what I'm reacting to, this Martin Jiro guy, he put the audience before the corporation.
Said one
and not a lot of writers do that. Not a lot of writers do that shit.
New for the modern audience that's more accessible, reimagined with more casual.
Chat's active. I gotta do these overnight streams often. Off topic, but EDP has been unbanned by YouTube again. I saw your video. In fact, after this, I'll react to that video. That's fine because I actually want to see why did YouTube unban him? But we'll get into that whenever. But these woke people are marginalist commies, and they are balls deep in the entertainment, and it's sad to see. That's the problem. It's like they want it their way, and that's why they're all a bunch of commies, because they want it their way, and they believe in communism because communism is the leader's way and no one else's way, and that's why they're a bunch of commies, because they want it their way. They want their rules and their values in control, and they want everyone else to suffer. I've in fact started rewatching Stargate yesterday. Started with the original movie. Now I'm at episode. So exactly, imagine Stargate came out with a new season and they just put in a bunch of woke shit that ruined the TV show. Would you look at Stargate the same way? I don't think you would. I don't think a lot of fans would, and that's why Martin Jiro, I think, is actually doing the right thing, because he basically, even though he got the show canceled, he saved the show's reputation. He saved the reputation, and you got to give him nothing but props on that. That last Assassin's Creed game, such DEI stuff. Exactly, and that's why a lot of fans don't like it, because it's just DEI slop.
Sensibilities.
Also, I think being a little loud, but I'm just passionate about the topic.
They wanted to Rings of Power Stargate, What the fuck?
By the way, just for context, Asman only casually knows Stargate, but I actually watched every singular minute of it. So if there's even a chance this gets to those ghouls of Amazon producers, it's worth it. We have literally...
Damn, Asmongold had one of his friends edit it, because this is from Asmongold's channel, so I guess Asmongold didn't know much about Stargate, so he had his friend do it. You know what? Which I'm still going to do, obviously, but maybe I should do that with Ragnar, because Ragnar knows more about Stargate than I do. I've heard about it, but I don't really watch it like that. But I can give it a watch, probably see what it is, because I've been watching a lot of shows lately. So I'll probably, you know, tell my roommate whenever we're watching, hey, let's check out Stargate and see if we like it.
Daniel Jackson on Twitter naming names.
But it's still, I can still cover this because that's the thing. No, I know y'all, that's the thing. Because I know Stargate was not filled with a bunch of slop before, and they're trying to fill it with a bunch of slop now, and it's like, why the fuck are you guys filling this up with a bunch of slop? This is so fucking stupid, because you're just gonna chase all your old fans away, and why the fuck are you gonna do that? Stargate was really good from what Dan 240p's told me, from what Ragnar's told me, from what a lot of my friends tell me that watch Stargate. Stargate was really good, and that's the thing. I know those people would not like Stargate if they made it woke. So it's like, that's the thing.
Including this Blair Fetter, a Netflix...
Another thing too, it's like, why not just originally make it woke? Like, why the fuck do you have to make something good and then ruin it and turn it into woke? Amazon should have just made Stargate woke from the start. That way no one would have liked it and watched it. And that way the reputation would have never been ruined, because they would never had a reputation to begin with, and all the wokies can watch it, and they can gain the reputation from the wokies and not from us.
Executive who only joined Amazon last February had zero history with Stargate and decided to kill the whole damn thing.
You guys ready? Yeah, okay, great. Perfect.
Absolutely. This had 1 million views 6 months ago.
But we can announce today that a brand new Stargate series is coming to
Prime. Not anymore, unfortunately. Not anymore. And it's sad because they want to add a bunch of woke shit, and guess what? Martin Jarrell's like, I'm not writing that, and they can't find any better writers, so they just said, you know what, we're canceling it because you are not writing our demands, so we gotta cancel it.
Video.
Wow.
What? It's so rare for the original creators to get,
because they know if they make it woke, no one will watch. That's why Martin Jarrell told Amazon, what the fuck you doing? You know no one's going to watch if you make it woke, right? It's like, you know what? No one's going to watch, and we're not going to make it at all. And Martin Jarrell's just like, Amazon, really? You're really going to do this to me? I actually had all these plans, all these writing plans, and you're just going to say no and cancel it just because I won't make it woke? Like... that is just crazy to me.
To work on the new version of a show. It's just incredible that, you know, Amazon, MGM Studios, and Prime Video have come together and not gone in a totally new direction, that they have respected what we have all created.
Looks like they have it now, because it just, you know, they canceled it now. 6 months ago, these guys knew what they're talking about, but I bet you is like the Amazon CEO, Jeff Bezos, was like, this is not woke. Why are you guys writing this? This is not fucking woke. You guys have to make it woke, or I'm not fucking doing it. That's basically what Jeff Bezos did. Because Jeff Bezos is so fucking woke. He's probably the one that did it. If not, it's one of his underlings that is so fucking woke that's just like, hey, you guys are making this good. I don't like it. And I'm going to tell Jeff Bezos to fucking fire y'all if y'all do not make it woke or cancel this shit. Either way, the woke mob got fucking control of this, and that's why they canceled it, because Martin Jarrell would not follow with the woke mob, and the woke mob's like, you know what? If Stargate won't fall in line, we'll just kill fucking Stargate, and it's gone. How do you like that, Martin Jarrell?
When I say we all, I don't just mean like Brad, Joe. I mean like all of the cast and crew.
Jeffy's a good guy with no soul. He may be a good person outside the woke persona, but he's so involved with the woke persona, it's either him or he has like these underling behind the scenes people that are telling him to be woke in public, even though he may not want to be woke. Because that's the thing. Maybe he's a good guy, because I haven't seen him like, you know, make like super woke takes. But Amazon is so woke to the point where Jeff Bezos is still at fault, because he could literally change it and he chooses not to. and he has these fucking underlings, these fucking behind the scenes people that are so scared to show the fucking face, doing and making all these fucking calls. And it's just like, why the fuck do you have these people there? Why don't you just fire these woke piece of shit people that are making all these fucking calls to cancel shit just because it won't be woke? You want to know why Twitch is woke? It's because whoever is making the calls at Amazon is fucking making Twitch so fucking woke, because whoever in Amazon is working there is making decisions. It's telling Dan Clancy to make it woke, and Dan Clancy's following into it. I said, Goy, not good. Jeff Bezos is a puppet for. Okay. I see what you mean. Sorry, I'm a little fucked up, so if I misread something, just correct me. But I said, Goy, not good. Jeff Bezos is a puppet. Yeah, he is a puppet for the Zionists. He's a puppet for the Zionists, and he's also a puppet for the woke mob. He's literally a puppet for these people. Either him himself or whoever is in Amazon that makes all these woke decisions told these people, hey, Martin Giroux will not make Stargate woke, so cancel this shit. And they fucking canceled it.
Didn't capitulate, and now you're gonna get this. So this is the original writer of Stargate. Nope, no, sorry. Gonna have to push back on this. Sadly, it's true. Amazon has elected to not move forward with the new Stargate series. There's not much that I can add beyond confirming what's already happened, but I will say this. Director Martin Garrow developed the Stargate series over 2 years, ultimately crafting...
Bro, he developed this 2 years ago, and they're not gonna run it because it won't include woke shit? What is wrong with these people? So you're telling me Martin Giroux spent all this time making a new story for you people, and then y'all look at it and you guys are like, this is not woke enough. Make it woke, or we're canceling this shit. Like, come the fuck on. This woke shit's getting out of fucking hand.
A show that...
There's a reason why all these corporate companies even put the Pride Month in the fucking Twitter bios, because the woke shit is getting too far and people are getting sick of it. The popular people are getting sick of this woke shit.
Offered a fresh jumping on point of view for new viewers while deeply respecting the existing canon. It was a series that avoided the pitfalls of several modern remakes and reboots by fully embracing the core of its predecessors. And based on that creative vision, the new Stargate series was greenlit. As of today, that official vision is no more.
Yeah, because someone in Amazon's like, this is not woke enough. Do not greenlight this shit. They probably yelled at the motherfucker that greenlit it. They're like, this doesn't have a woke agenda. Why the fuck did you greenlight this shit, you motherfucker? Don't you understand it's 2026, the year of the woke?
Hollywood is run by some of the dumbest people on earth. The studio may...
Hollywood is run by the most dumbest people on the earth. It's ran by dumb people. It's ran by pedos. It's ran by Zionists. It's ran by the worst of motherfuckers on this planet.
Visit the IP.
That's why you need to go independent. Martin Giroux, if you somehow see this segment or watch the stream somehow, I doubt you ever will, but if you do, you need to go independent and release a Stargate or release a story, or put that story in as something independent and show your creative work. Don't be a cuck for these people. Have your work shown and continue your career. Go independent. Show Amazon you don't need them. The people will be on your side. Make the Stargate or make new stories. It seems like you have a lot of creative talent. You know how to appeal to Stargate people. You know how to appeal to the audience. You need to make your own independent company, and you need to write for it, because that's how you will survive Amazon, is going independent. That's the only way, is going independent. To survive the establishment, you got to go independent. You can't rely on the establishment corporations, because the corporation's for the enemy. In order to defeat the enemy, we can't give the enemy power. In order to defeat the woke mob and the establishment, you got to go independent. That way they don't have zero control over your writings and creativity.
Another showrunner, possibly someone who does not have history with it, that would give it a fresh new perspective.
Asmongold, Deep State Puppet, really. Look, I don't agree with Asmongold on the war thing, but he is right on the whole Stargate thing, and he's calling out the Deep State on this issue. You can not like Asmongold, that's perfectly fine, but I'm using this because that's the thing. It's not even about him. It's about the information of Stargate being canceled, because it won't fall under the woke trap. And Martin Giroux is actually a hero for that. Martin Giroux is just like, hey, I am not going down with the woke mob. I'm not doing this shit. Fuck you.
Why did they?
I know Asmongold is a deep state for the Trump administration. I criticized him a few nights ago on the stream for him saying he's going to go to a Trump event and basically sell the fuck out. So it's like, I know Asmongold is a sellout, but even then, it's like he makes good points sometimes. He's not complete. He's not a Ben Shapiro, right? He still has good takes, even though like sometimes I believe he is just too far with the Zionist thing. In fact, he said some other thing about like Israel that I didn't like today, and I may react to it. So it's like, I don't hate Asmongold, but there is stuff I'm willing to call out because I personally don't agree with it. So it's like, I'm not a full Asmongold stan. I just pick out the takes I like because Asmongold's just like a neutral guy for me. You know, I like some of his takes, but I hate some of his takes. You know what I mean? Because depending on what the situation is and what the topic is.
Think this is going to work? How many times are they going to have to fail doing the same thing again until they realize that they're just lighting money on fire? Sounds like they were trying.
Well, they're not lighting money on fire because the investors are just going to give them that money back. And that's something Asmongold and a lot of these right-wingers, a lot of these people that call this stuff out don't understand. It's like they're not lighting money on fire by doing this because the investors are just going to cover them. The investors are just going to invest and cover them. Like, they're getting funded to do this behind the scenes. You just don't see it because it's shady business. It's shady funding. That's why you don't see it. The woke mob gets funded doing this. That's why they're doing it. They're getting funded to do it, and that's why the Amazon guy's just like, you're going to piss off our investors. How dare you, Martin Giroux, do this? We're canceling this shit. My investors are going to pull out, and we need the investors. That's exactly why I believe they told Martin Giroux no, and they pulled out Stargate because they showed it to their investors, and their investors behind the scenes, the billionaires behind the scenes, are like, we don't like this shit. Why the fuck is this shit allowed? Tell them to not do it, or we're canceling Stargate. And that's why the Amazon person that told Martin Giroux no told him no because the investors freaked the fuck out. So the Amazon person freaked the fuck out, and that's why Stargate's canceled, because the investors freak the fuck out behind the scenes. Because you got to understand what's going on behind the scenes in order to understand what's really going on with this stuff. And that's also why I react to stuff that Asmongold reacts to, because he doesn't understand the full behind the scenes stuff like I do, because I pay attention to in the open, but I also go behind the scenes and do research on behind the scenes stuff, and I understand a lot of this stuff is real. A lot of this stuff is funded by money, and that's why the Amazon person told Martin Giroux, "Hey, we can't do it because the investors are funding them." That's what's happening with Ubisoft. That's what's happening with Sony. That's what's happening with Nickelodeon. That's what's happening with all these companies, gaming, TV shows. That's what's happening in the entertainment industry. Is these private woke entities, these investors are funding all these companies and having all these investment companies buy them out just so they push the woke slop. And even if people don't like it, they're still going to push it, because guess what? The investors are in control, because the investors are the ones keeping these companies afloat.
Can't make Stargate today. There's no getting.
Assassination and Islamic techniques to learn. You choose for which side you want to play. It would have been a great game, and the story's climax would be no more war on the. This is exactly. It would have been a great story, but guess what? They pushed the woke shit. Fair, but not being Ben Shapiro is an extremely low bar. That is true, and that's the thing. I'm not saying you can't criticize Asmongold. You can 100% criticize Asmongold. You've seen me criticize Asmongold in the past, and I'll say it right here in front of my whole audience. Asmongold is only 50% correct on a lot of stuff, and some of the stuff he says is retarded. Like when he says we need to go bomb Iran, and because they're threatening us, it's like, I believe that's bullshit, because we're only bombing Iran because of the Zionist regime. And us bombing Iran got us into that mess, and the whole Iran war is just so fucked. In fact, we ended up losing it because we got a deal, and we gave Iran the fucking straight. That's what Asmongold doesn't understand. We lost, and we look like dipshits because we literally gave Iran the fucking straight, and now Iran controls the strait, and the enemy we're trying to kill is now more powerful than anything because the old man leader was basically passing away of cancer, right? So they killed the old man, but they wasn't able to kill his son, who's now in charge, and his son is planned this out because he's been leading the whole time. You didn't even kill the true leader. The true leader is in that. So that's the thing. I didn't disagree with Asmongold a lot, but I agree with him on the Stargate thing because guess what? The fucking Amazon's in the wrong here because they canceled a good TV show that's going to make them a lot of money because they're cucks to their investors. Asmongold smells, by the way. Yeah, he does smell. He doesn't even fucking shower. Even an autistic retard like me at least showers. Like, take a fucking shower for once. Like, how are you going to go get invited by the White House and Trump and not take a fucking shower?
Around the good guys being the military and the bad guys being evil on a genetic level, so the entire premise is anathema. That's exactly it.
This weapon is called a P90.
Carter, that target. What, 60, 70 yards down? Fire away, son.
Fire away. See, that's the thing. A lot of people would have enjoyed Stargate and actually liked Amazon if they actually. But that's the thing. They're just so cucked by the investors, and that's why they can't really. That's why they canceled Stargate because their investors bitched about it. See, that's the thing. They originally greenlit it, but then they talked to investors, and the investors were just like, "No, I don't like it. I'm not investing into you anymore. If you don't cancel this shit." Ah! And that's exactly why Stargate canceled.
Oh.
Let's see. I think it would be funny if Iran gets a nuke, as it would mean that Trump failed on every level with respect to the world. That's another. If Iran gets a nuke, that will literally destroy Trump's reputation because I don't even want Iran to have a nuke. I'm against the war, but I don't even want Iran to have a nuke. And this war is going to make them want to have a nuke. It's going to make them more dangerous. It's going to make them more radicalized. It's not helping the fucking situation. We should have stayed out of this fucking war. Asmongold would fit well in India, yeah, because he could fucking just go get smelly, throw poop at everybody, and, they would actually accept him for not taking a shower. They were like, hey, even though you're white, we accept you because you don't take showers and you believe in our culture. You're an ally to our culture. You don't believe in showers. Showers are evil. And Asmongold will be like, yes. Showers are evil. That's why I smell like shit. But I just want to make it clear. I don't hate Asmongold. I would say I like him, but you know what? I'd say I'm indifferent. I'd say I'm neutral. You know what? That's my take. I'm neutral on Asmongold. There's some things I like, some things I don't like, so I'm fucking neutral. Because I'm not going to fucking fence it. I'm going to be honest. I'm fucking neutral on Asmon.
Major, demonstrate the weapon on single shot.
Slap the like button, people. Slap it harder than me slapping a MILF's pussy.
Yeah, I can see why they're not remaking this one.
Yeah, because they don't want the woke shit. Let's see. Is there any...
This is a weapon of terror.
Oh, dude. This is more base than I thought it was going to be.
See? I would watch this. I don't even watch Stargate, but if I saw this and I saw it air, I would fucking watch it. I know so many people that would like it. In fact, it would have brought new fans to Stargate. It would have made me a fan of Stargate.
Eliminate the enemy. This is a weapon of war. It's made to kill your enemy.
We accept your gifts with gratitude and humility. Now,
see, this is a normal TV show that I'd actually watch. I'd actually like it. It'd be entertained.
let us celebrate this new alliance.
That's the reason why they don't want to do that, is that they have to always reframe it as the military are the bad guys, Western forces are...
So that's the thing, look, I criticize the government, but people that serve in the military, they're not bad people. It's mainly the higher ups that are bad. The military itself, people that fight for a country, a lot of them are good faiths. But the problem is, it's like our government and the people that lead the military and lead the veterans and stuff are just, bad faith. But that's the thing. It's like military itself and the veterans of the military, they're not bad people. A lot of them are just misinformed, but the military itself is not bad, because that's the thing. You need a military to defend your country. Every country has a military. So you can't say, oh, your military is bad. The military is bad. It's like you need the military to defend your country. And in fact, our American military in the Revolutionary War basically fought for our freedom against the British. So it's like, oh, do you hate that military? Like, yeah, the American regime is corrupted, and a lot of them are Epstein pedos, but the military itself is not bad. A lot of people, a lot of generals, and a lot of people in the military itself are good people with good intentions. The problem is just they have to answer to these high-class billionaire president motherfuckers and the corrupted Congress, and that's why they have to do certain shit they have to do, because if not, they will get killed. So it's like, but that's the thing. It doesn't mean the military cannot make mistakes. It doesn't mean the military cannot be criticized, but the woke mob trying to say military, the form of military, is bad, and everyone that joins the military are pieces of shit. That is a false statement, and that's a false label. And the fact they canceled Stargate over that just shows that these people don't give a fuck about freedom, that the leftist woke mob don't give a fuck about our freedoms. And that's the thing. The woke, the center right don't give a fuck about our freedoms either. In fact, the right and left both don't give a fuck about our freedoms, if you really think about it.
Western coded force.
It's not just the left. The left, yeah, they don't give a fuck about our freedoms. The woke left don't give a fuck about our freedoms. But the right don't give a fuck about our freedoms either. They don't give a fuck about themselves and themselves only.
And there is some sort of noble savage tribe that is smarter, more moral, better understanding.
I would rather not order you to do this. So I would like all of those willing to attempt the rescue of SG Watt to take one step. Very well.
And so, yeah, no wonder they cut it. No wonder they canceled it.
Yeah, one. You know why they canceled it? It's because it'll upset the investors, and stuff like this upsets the investors. So that's why they canceled it. So because I don't have any panelists tonight because a lot of them are asleep. So my final take on this, and y'all feel free to give your final takes in chat. My final take on this is they shouldn't have canceled it. Martin Giroux is actually a good guy for standing up to the woke mob and saying, hey, we're not going to add woke shit. We're going to continue the story. We're going to continue to be creative, and I'm not bowing down or giving a fuck to you. So that's that. Let me know y'all thoughts about this below. And yeah, let me see. So yeah, that's my take on it so far. Let's see. What's the timestamp? Timestamp is 3750. So yeah, and I think Amazon pissed a lot of people off with that, and they're fucking stupid. So now we get to go with our second topic. But yeah, who wants to be in the military now? And that means answer to Israel. So that's why, I was originally going to join the army, but then I was like, nah, I'm not going to, because it's like, what's the point? So to be fair, I do think demonizing the military might actually be an accidental good, given now it's Israel's military. You can't demonize. Look, you can demonize the actions they do, but you can't demonize the people that go in there with good intentions that don't know that. A lot of normies that go in the military don't know about them being Israel's servants, and they believe a lot of propaganda. And a lot of them, because I talked to a lot of some of them, like some of my friends in the military, and they're not bad people. A lot of them have had my back through a lot of stuff, and I can't throw them on the bus just because, oh yeah, so there are good people in the military still. Doesn't mean that the military itself is good to join, but there are good people within the military that do join the military for good intentions. So, and I'm not going to shit on them just because they may, do so. Because this thing, I know when people are good, and a lot of my military friends are good people. Doesn't mean they're making good choices, but I know, if it was up to them, they wouldn't be making these choices. In fact, some of them tell me if it was up to them, they would be making a lot of the choices that the military makes. So it's like you can't just blame all. You can't do what the leftist woke do and just blame all the members of the military. But you could criticize the government and the American regime and call for American regime change. You overlooked the part where, oh, I did, my bad. Sorry about that. I'm a little, let me look. Okay, yeah, you are right. At Destructive Game Zone, if they made it so you can create your own custom character, make the game story about the feud between the ninja clans of IGA and Kojira and fill it with many stuff. Exactly. A lot of people would actually like that. A lot of old OG Stargate fans would actually like it. I kind of wish Dan was on here because Dan would fucking be ranting about that shit. Sorry about that. Sorry about me missing your comment. I'm a little blasted, so I misread it, but I missed it, but I did read it, so yeah, apologies. But yeah, it also make less people want to join it, which means loss of. That's their consequence. That's the American regime's consequences. A lot of people a lot of these good people that join the military are not going to join it anymore because it's being shit now. So let's cover the Hasan Cuba things. We've been covering that exclusively, and apparently Hasan got confronted in real life. That's what Pegasus says. Hopefully it's not some clickbait shit, but let's see Hasan getting confronted in real life. By the way, I disagree with Hasan on a lot of shit, but I don't condone people going and let's say, if you confront someone in real life, just talk shit. Don't be hitting them. Don't be punching them. Don't be doing any of that. If you see Hasan IRL, just say, hey, you are a terrorist bitch. Go fuck yourself. No violence, no assault, just free speech, full on. Fuck you, you terrorist piece of shit. That's how it should be. Hasan, yeah, I covered that. Hasan got banned from the UK. Yeah, I saw that, and that's the thing. But the UK, UK is going to ban everybody for everything, but honestly, it's at least UK got a W because they banned a shitty person and they banned someone from the radical woke left. So it's like, that is a W, but UK is still just too woke up. There's a lot of issues with the UK. But let's see Pegasus video. By the way, too, I just want to say, I don't like either Pegasus or Hasan because Pegasus is just some commentary joker off. He just goes with whatever the popular opinion is. And in fact, if I ever saw Pegasus, I'd beat him up in Minecraft. I'd tell him, get on the fucking controller because it's illegal to beat you up IRL. Let me just beat the shit out of you in Minecraft. And I would fucking tell him, I fucking hate you. You piece of shit. Because he's a piece of shit. And I'm going to beat him up the legal way by beating him up in Minecraft. So we're just going like this. Going like, hey, you piece of shit. In Minecraft, of course. I invite him over, we'd have a beer, we'd get along for that part, but then I just beat the fuck out of him in Minecraft because he's such a piece of shit. Because that's the thing. We can't condone violence on YouTube, but I will beat the fuck out of him in Minecraft and Call of Duty and Fortnite and every single video game because he deserves that much humiliation. Pegasus, and I'll do the same to Hasan too. Because Hasan and Pegasus deserve that humiliation. They deserve to get fucked with. And if I can't legally beat them up, I will legally beat them up by beating them in every single fucking video game because they all fucking suck. Quote unquote. Okay, yeah, you're fucking cringe. And this guy's fucking cringe. Get to the fucking point and stop being a fucking piece of shit, you fucking commentary jerk off, you fucking Nicholas the Oil stick sucking fucking retard. He's not a source of positivity. Hasan crashes out all the time. We know this. See, this Pegasus guy says the obvious. We know Hasan's not positive. We know he spreads nothing but negativity. Duh. That's another thing, too. Hasan's such a low-cow. He's crashing out more than a drunk Triton. That's how you know Hasan's a piece of shit. Because he's not even drunk. And he's crashing out like that on stream. That's just how you know he has no self-control over himself. Good. I'm glad that happened. And don't be hitting Hasan, like I said, no violence because it makes us look bad. Just go and ask him, why the fuck did you shock your car or your dog? Why the fuck did you abuse your dog, you piece of shit? Do I need to call animal control on your ass? Or call animal control on him. If he admits that he abuses his dog to you, to your face, call animal control, get him in jail, and that's another thing too. Why didn't Trump get him in jail for an animal abuse? Like, come on, Trump, you have so much leverage over these wokies, and you won't get them in jail for the shit they do openly.
Desperately tries to run away.
Oh yes, I am watching the video, and yes, I realized that it wasn't showing because StreamYard's doing this thing where you have to click it twice in order for it to show up, and you usually never did that, and I haven't gotten used to that yet. But I appreciate you letting me know in chat. But yes, the video is up now.
They bring up Charlie Kirk, and Hasan tries mocking him, saying that he's carrying the flame and saying the "We Are Charlie Kirk" slogan. Female Jillywig, aka Cutie, is now threatening to DMCA Twitter farmers for clipping her, potentially maliciously.
I mean, your friend Nicholas DeOrio does the same shit, buddy, and you don't call out Nicholas DeOrio. That's why I fucking hate you, you piece of fucking shit. But to call out these people are no better than y'all because, yes, they do fucking false DMCA. They don't believe in free speech. And that's why I don't fucking like these people because I don't like that. I don't like when people flag shit. But your buddy, Nicholas DeOrio, and Optimus, and Keemstar, they do the same fucking shit. So you need to shut the fuck up about it. You are just as bad as Hasan, Pegasus. You are no better than Hasan.
Asmongold is back rage baiting, calling himself a Western monk intellectual.
You never do that because you're such a pussy. That's why Asmongold's a little more base than you because Asmongold can rage bait and actually have sense of humor. You are just a fucking fake fucking feminist. You are really a feminist in your fucking IRL because you are a piece of shit. You're pretending to hate Hasan and cancel culture just so you can make some money. You damn stupid grifter.
And a need to.
And I know I'm supposed to be shitting on Hasan, and that's why Ragnar sent me it, and I'm shitting on Hasan. But I cannot stand this Pegasus motherfucker. I cannot. I don't like Pegasus. I don't like Nicholas DeOrio. I don't like anybody in that fucking friend group. They all are fucking pieces of shit.
It's changing society and culture itself.
This guy has a horrible voice that I can't understand. I am autistic and I have a stupid voice, and this guy's voice is way more stupider and autistic, even for me. I can't handle it. But I'll still watch this video because, why not? And not only that, but Hasan is a piece of shit. And that's the thing. A broken clock can be right, and Pegasus is right about Hasan being a piece of shit, but I just don't like Pegasus personally. That's why I am going to shit on both of them.
Internet, Hasan is salivating right now. Subscribe or you get followed around and called a dog zapper. Only Kaya is shocked.
He sounds so cringe. Yes, he's on top of that. He's just very fucking cringe. He's a fucking 20 to 30-year-old guy. He's a fucking 12-year-old living in a 20 to 30-year-old body. He's a fucking child. He acts like a fucking child. Like, he's so fucking cringe. He makes childish fucking jokes. His jokes are not fucking funny at all. And on top of that, he's a grifting piece of shit that serves fucking Keemstar, a stereodoxing, harassing piece of shit. So you cannot get mad at Hasan for anything when your buddy Keemstar also hates free speech. So go fuck yourself.
Let's up those numbers!
No, don't subscribe to this guy. If you're subscribed to this guy, which it's up to you if y'all like his content. If you like his content, say subscribe. But I would unsubscribe from this guy because he's a piece of shit. His content is lame to me personally. And I don't even know how people that like his content. But I know people have different perspectives. So it's like whatever you like. But I recommend you unsubscribe from this guy because he's a piece of shit. He doesn't care about free speech. In fact, all of his friends, and he knows about it, because he's in group chats with these people. When they do it, all these friends false flag. All of his friends dox people. All of his friends harass people. So he's a piece of shit because it's not just because he's friends with these people. He's in these fucking group chats, letting this shit happen, participating in it, and not doing a damn thing about it. He wants to pretend he's anti-doxing and anti-this and that. It's like, no, you are a hypocritical piece of shit. Your friend Keemstar flags every single person, but yet you only call out Hasan when he flags people. When Hasan's anti-free speech and is a communist, that's when you call it. But when Keemstar and Trump and all these other people are fucking advocating for people to get sued and silenced, you didn't even make a video on Ethan Klein suing Noah Samson for criticism. Because you know why? Because you don't give a fuck. Because you are a grifting, lying sack of shit. You support Ethan Klein suing people. You're one of these people that are so anti-Hasan that you support Ethan Klein suing motherfuckers. That's why I say fuck both sides. Fuck Hasan, fuck Ethan Klein, and fuck this Pegasus guy. Now, I know I'm going a little nuclear, but I really don't like these people. I really hate commentary moral facts, fake commentary moral facts that pretend to be better than Hasan, but are no better than Hasan. At least me, I don't flag people. I'm not a wokist on air, off air. In fact, you're going to ask all these people off the air. I talk the fucking same. I'm not talking about flagging or going after people because I don't believe in that shit. In fact, I call out double fucking standards.
Again.
I'm actually a good fucking person, at least a good guy that fucking allows free speech, unlike this dipshit.
Right, welcome back, everyone.
And he looks fucking ugly. He looks so ugly, and he's literally a guy that likes throwing poop. Because I don't want him trying to flag me down for racism. Because Pegasus false flags people, and he'll false flag the stream. But Pegasus, just by your looks, we know you like throwing poop at people. We know you like getting poop thrown at you. We just know that.
Buddy, so apparently Hasan is going viral again for potentially incriminating himself on a podcast. So this time
I covered that before of him incriminating himself, and he's stupid.
Justifying communicating with state-sponsored terrorist orgs, as you do. Just another day being Hasan Piker, of course. He needs to do the on-the-ground journalism. What do you think? I'm just a Twitch streamer? People watch me for my terrorist support. I need to provide my loyalty. We got this tweet. Did Hasan Piker incriminate himself again on Trevor Noah's podcast? And he also talks about him getting detained by border security.
As an American citizen and as a...
Oh, yeah, because guess what? He, like I said in my coverage, which y'all can go watch, he basically was in the wrong. In fact, I already covered this part, so I'm going to skip through. There we go. All right, there we go. Yeah, because I already covered that clip, so I'm going to skip through that part because I already covered it. We'll get to the newer stuff.
I mean,
this guy has not showered. Look at his hair. His hair is messy as fuck. He has not showered. That's how you know. See, it's not even about his race. It's about, look at his fucking hair. That's how you know he likes getting poop thrown out of him, and he does it, and he likes being dirty. Because look at his fucking hair. He hasn't showered in fucking, it looks like he hasn't showered in years. Look at all that fucking grease. You have black hair, and I could tell there's grease in it. That's how I know. That's how you know you can't shower. Because these people with these black, dark hair, the grease is showing so bad that you see that little light. You see that little light on his hair? Yeah, that's fucking grease from him not showering. Look what, and you know why his hair's all messy like that and not straight? Because he hasn't fucking showered.
To be fair, even I would think I'm invincible if I literally threaten to murder capitalists and then nobody...
This is why, see, that's the thing. Hasan should be in jail for that. Him threatening to murder capitalists, him threatening to murder Rick Scott, him threatening to... Or not even threatening, it's just him just showing that rhetoric. It's saying, hey, go kill these people. It's just like, that's the thing. This is why people have every right to shit on Hasan, and that's why people call Hasan a terrorist, because all he does is wish death on people. It's like, don't wish death on people, and that's the thing. You're already a Muslim as it is, and people have that stereotype, and when you play into the Muslim stereotype of threatening to bomb and teaching people how to make bombs and doing all this stupid shit, why do you think people call you a terrorist? Because you're playing into the stereotype. It's not even because you're Muslim, it's because you're playing into the stereotype of being a fucking terrorist by talking like that. If you talk like a terrorist, you are a terrorist. Like I was saying, If you walk like a duck, it's a fucking duck.
For me, right? Nobody actually cracked down on my murderous threat.
Hasan should go to jail. Yeah, because he's broken the law so many times on this stream.
The process.
So many times he's broken the law. Well, Hasan does try to encourage his fans to get violent himself, but the problem is he was probably confronted for the Cuba stuff rather than the stuff he actually would deserve it for. And yeah, I've made that point. It's like the Cubans, like if he's going there just giving aid to Cuban civilians, even as a grift, it's like you can't arrest him for that. And that part, just like you can't arrest someone for that. But however, you can arrest Hasan for all the terroristic threats and rhetoric he has made, because it's not protected by free speech if you're wishing and advocating for people to die and advocating for people to make fucking homemade bombs.
They're just taking
That's
notes.
what they should get him for. Hasan being being deplatformed would be great. Yes, a lot of people would be celebrating, including myself. In fact, I've finished a whole bottle, which I'm going to be probably taking a little more shots, just because why not? I'm already drunk. I might as well. And I'm still making good points. It's still being entertaining. By the way, keep slapping the like button.
Now, speaking of Hasan's dick riding account that just constantly tries to spread lies, they've cooked up this like side-by-side comparison of Asmongold ending his stream versus Hasan doing it, and they try to portray Hasan as this like light of positivity.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, and he's not. And you're right on that. Even though you smell and you don't take showers and you're friends with a bunch of people that are no better than Hasan, you're right about that. Hasan is not anything positive. In fact, he's nothing but negativity.
End it.
That's the thing. And I know I know the few people. That's the thing. Any Hasan fans that are watching right now, name one thing that Hasan has done that's positive. Can anyone name one single thing that Hasan's done positive? And that's the thing. And I'll say this too. If Hasan has went to Cuba and gave relief to them, that's one thing that's positive. So see, I'm helping you out. But can y'all name like 5 things at all? I don't think y'all can name like 5. You could probably name one thing here and now then that's him just grifting. But has he done anything positive just because he wants to? Or is it because he's just grifting and wants the woke left on the side?
I'm going to end it all. I'm going to end my life, okay, in a video game.
Both Asmongold and Hasan.
I don't even want to comment, but we already know what I'm going to say. People would disagree with that statement. That's all I'm going to say. People would disagree with Hasan's statement because they would want him to actually, you know what I mean, right? Go through with it. All right, anyways, let's continue.
And finished it.
Because we're on YouTube, so I can't go full on like that. That's why, yeah. Anyways, let's continue.
Streams around the same time, but they ended with 2 very different messages. I thought it was worth sharing so you can see the contrast. Yeah, surely this will be really honest and reflective of their actual views.
I will promise you guys that I will never, ever, ever get tired of making things worse for them. I will never get, and whenever
Making things worse for who? The woke leftists? And honestly, who cares? Y'all make it worse for us, so why can't we make it worse for you?
whenever people think that it's too much, whenever they think that you're going too far, I will say we are not even halfway done. Like, I promise I will never let you guys down. I will do everything that I can to do whatever I can to these people. I don't like them. I don't like them.
And is Asmongold saying to dox anybody or ruin people? No, he's not. He's just saying that he's just going to keep going after them and calling them out on the bullshit.
But he's got to do it. And I appreciate you guys that, all of you guys that are against these people on social media. Like, you guys do a lot. I think it's important to make the environment for them as unpleasant and unwelcoming as possible.
But the problem with you, Aspen, and I'll just say this, it's like I feel like you are way too far right. You're way too far up on Trump and, the Zionist ass. And I feel like you need to take a step back a little bit.
And again, keep in mind, that's the way.
I know you've made softball criticisms to Israel, but it's just like you are kind of too far up the Zionist ass sometimes.
That they would do. Like, I'll continue making the environment.
But you should. That's the thing. I don't see what's wrong with Asmongold making the environment worse for these terrorist piece of shit when these are the people saying, hey, these people should be killed. Like, if you say I should be killed for my opinion, why can't we make it worse for you on the internet? Why can't we just call you out and make everyone not like you, make everyone make fun of you, and make you not want to log on the internet anymore and bully you so hard? Because bullying's legal. Bullying's fucking legal, and we have every right to bully you, especially if you want us dead. If you want us dead, the least we can do is bully you, because the most we can do is actually call the police on you and have you fucking arrested and you jailed. But for some reason, you won't get jailed for the terrorist stuff, so the least we can do is fucking bully you.
For them, incredibly unpleasant. But I'll be back on tomorrow. I might start.
Let's see. The left wants anyone who isn't with them dead. Just look at Charlie Kirk, for example. Exactly. Charlie Kirk was moderate. Charlie Kirk wasn't even far right. He was moderate, and he would be a pussy at times. But they killed him. They killed a guy that was so moderate, that kind of sugar-coated stuff. They even killed a guy because they can't even handle the moderate criticism. They can't even handle good faith moderate criticism and pussified criticism. So that's why we go hard on them, because they kill the people that go easy on them. Charlie Kirk went easy on them. He actually gave them a voice and actually, treated them as people. I don't treat these people as people. And yet, when you treat them as people, guess what? They fucking kill you.
Earlier tomorrow. There's like a 10% chance of that.
I don't want to lead you down a pit of despair, to be sad, lonely, and angry all the fucking time. I want you to be angry at the right things and use that anger and resentment.
But the way you express your anger, Hasan, you tell people, they should just kill Rick Scott. Oh, hey, here's how you make a bomb. If you guys ever get angry, you should just make a bomb and go do things. Or all this shit. It's like, bro, seen all the clips and everyone knows it's all true. It's like, why the fuck do you think you're building a positive environment when you spread nothing but terrorism? And you also, you could call it rage bait all you fucking want, but you're playing into the stereotype and you're making people hate Muslims even more by playing into that stereotype. That's why I say, hey, if you don't want people to hate your groups, don't play into the fucking stereotype. The stereotype for Muslims is making bombs and killing people that disagree with them. And when Hasan's teaching people how to make homemade bombs, people are going to think, oh, yeah, Hasan's definitely playing into the stereotype, because he's literally telling you, hey, this is how you make a fucking bomb. And yes, that clip is real because I fucking saw it. And I don't even think I could show it on YouTube. But you could just type in Hasan teaching people how to make a bomb, and it'll pop right up. Right up. And I'm sure, Destructor, you've seen it. Nick Fuentes talked about it. I looked it up, and the clip's fucking real. He was telling people how to make a bomb. And yeah, he was like, oh yeah, I don't support terrorism. But it's like, why are you even teaching people how to make a bomb, knowing that your audience is radicalized leftists that want an excuse to bomb people? But come on.
Or designing a more productive future for yourself and others, right? That's why I always urge you to touch grass, urge you to be normal, urge you to go out and fucking organize in your communities, organize labor unions in your workplace.
You don't give a fuck about all that. You say that as a grip. When have you organized a labor union? When have you done all this stuff, Hasan? When have you done all this? You haven't done any of the stuff you're telling us to do, so shut the fuck up.
Join the DSA.
Why aren't you joining the DSA, huh? Why are you telling us to join the DSA, but you're not in the DSA?
Go out and door knock for candidates, right?
Why, have you went out and door knocked for candidates? Oh, no, because you know you'll get shot if you do, because no one fucking likes you. If you knocked on someone's door and said, hey, I'm Hasan Piker and I have this candidate. Man, if you did that to some redneck, it will not end well for you. And I don't support violence, but that's just a fact. It will not end well for Hasan, and he ain't going to be a martyr because he wants to grip, because he doesn't believe in any of the shit he says.
Right? Phone bank. That's it. I want you to...
I might have, but I didn't know that clip in my brutal on Hasan video, but I did put many examples of Hasan being terrorists. And yeah, that's the thing. You could find it if you want to make another Hasan video on it, but it's old. But yeah, it's like he taught people how to make bombs. He told people to kill. He said that Rick Scott should be killed. He said 9/11 should happen. Went on a whole dialogue on why 9/11 should happen. Like, he's done a lot of terroristic things and said a lot of terroristic rhetoric. And his defense is, it's rage bait, bro. It's rage bait. It's rage bait. It's like, no, the fuck, it's not rage bait. Well,
to be the best.
This is the same guy that calls out Nick Fuentes for saying, oh, you like Epstein. And I've called out Nick for that. I don't think he should be saying that. But Hasan is no better than Nick. In fact, Nick is a little bit better because at least you know Nick is rage baiting. Hasan actually believes in a lot of the terroristic rhetoric he says. Yeah, he's not even rage bait. That's just what he wants. But he's too pussy to do it himself, so he's wanting his fans to do it for him.
Possible version of yourselves. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I will bid you adieu, and I will go hang out with friends and family.
Right.
Yeah, right. You're gonna be on Discord fucking talking to randoms. It's like, shut the fuck up, Hasan. You don't hang out with friends and family.
I mean, surely.
See, I don't hang out with family, but I do hang out with friends. So yeah.
That encapsulates both their messages perfectly. First off, you can immediately see that one person is actually being honest and the other is straight up lying.
Yes. See, Pegasus, smelly grifter here is right about another smelly grifter. At least Asmongold's admitting that he hates y'all and that he fucking hates y'all. You say this terroristic shit, and then the next moment you're like, oh, I want nothing but positivity. I just want Rick Scott dead, but I want nothing but positivity. It's like, shut the fuck up.
I mean, we already went over the Hasan portion of this video last video. I mean, Hasan needs his...
Yeah, because all you do is talk about Hasan. Like, talk about other things. Like, I criticize Hasan once in a while. I'm criticizing Hasan now, but Hasan's not my only content.
Audience to be...
Why give this guy the attention he wants of just covering him every single day? It's just like, cover him, like, cover other stuff, give other stuff attention.
Miserable and unhappy because that's the only way his ideology works. He says, I urge you to be normal and touch grass while simultaneously advocating murder and supporting terrorists.
Exactly. And that is a good point from Mr. Smelly Grifter Poopy Head. Yeah, because how can you say that you want that America deserved 9/11 and that you want Rick Scott to be killed, but then say at the same time, I want nothing but positivity. I want nothing but positivity, guys. I want nothing but just good rainbows. But I just want Rick Scott died and 9/11 to happen again and again and again and again.
And endlessly slandering and harassing people on social media. He obviously just doesn't practice what he preaches at all.
How can I be okay? I hate all of you!
And I feel like...
I'm not gonna lie, seeing Hasan rage is so fucking gold. By the way, he's doing that sober, fully sober. People like to make fun of Ethan Ralph for drunk raging, but Hasan is sober and raging like a fucking idiot. Rail W from Smelly Boy, exactly. Rail W from Smelly Boy that just likes nothing but throwing poop at you. By the way, if y'all saw this guy IRL, he'd be like, hey, you want to eat some dinner? And just give you a piece of poop and tell you to eat it. And if you didn't eat it, he'd fucking cry.
Taking at face value anything Hasan says is just not something you should do ever. We know that he's
just like you. Like anything Hasan and Pegasus say, don't ever trust. Don't ever take seriously.
Pathological liar. Like, his like count is genuinely in the thousands at this point. So whenever...
Like yours as well. Hasan and you lie all the fucking time.
Whenever he says something or, tries to virtue signal or tries to be like, I am this positive person, it's all about...
I mean, don't you be like that too, Pegasus? You're like, oh, I'm positive, I'm friendly, but yet you're just as bad as the rest of us. See, at least someone like me admits, I'm not positive on my streams. I shit on people. I'm not this rainbow-loving guy. I'm not a nice guy. I'm a good man to society, but I'm not a nice guy. I'll come at you. I'll say horrible things. I do stupid shit. I do stupid, dumb fucking shit. I do immoral shit sometimes. It's like, at least I admit that I could be a piece of shit sometimes. But you don't admit. You try to pretend, no, guys, Hasan's a piece of shit, but I'm a good guy. It's like, no, you're all bad guys. I'm better than y'all because I admit to being a bad guy. Yeah, I can be a bad guy sometimes. So what? You guys are more bad than me because you guys are not honest about being bad. Hasan and Pegasus both pretend to be good people, pretend to love y'all with rainbows and kitty flowers, but in reality, they're all pieces of shit that don't give a fuck about y'all.
Bunch of baloney, because all you have to do is look at someone's actions.
I give a fuck.
Now,
oh no.
As for Asmon's message there, I mean, you should absolutely be going after these scumbags, because having terrorist support normalized it cannot be a mainstream opinion. It's just like a barbaric thing to support innocent lives being taken just because you're brainwashed by some random political cause. And this is precisely why people...
Oh, yeah, you see, this is why I hate you. You're promoting people like this, and this is why I fucking hate Pegasus. No, Ethan Klein is not a good guy. In fact, you know Ethan Klein used to defend Hasan. Who all remembers Ethan Klein defending Hasan and defending Hasan saying that 9/11 should happen? Who remembers that? I remember that. He did a whole show with Hasan called Leftovers. Ethan Klein supported terrorism when it benefited him. So yeah, Ethan Klein is a terrorist piece of shit, just like Hasan is. And yeah, try to sue me for slander. You supported Hasan's rhetoric. It's not slander. See, this is another thing. This guy fucking sues people that criticize him. This guy is an evil piece of shit, just like Hasan. Hasan and Ethan Klein and Pegasus, all three of them are scum, fuck, evil piece of shit human beings. Garbage human beings. Garbage. Complete, utter garbage. Take out the fucking trash, because all three of them belong in the fucking garbage.
People like Ethan are suing the Hasan orbiters because these people are evil and will genuinely never...
Oh, no. I'm going to criticize you, motherfucker. See, this is why I hate this guy. He's saying he's suing the Hasan orbiters because they're evil. No. He's suing Noah Samson because Noah Samson said that Ethan Klein supports a genocide because Ethan Klein flip-flops on the genocide. He says that, hey, the genocide's awful, but then will justify the genocide on the other thing. So Noah Samson says, you know what? He keeps flip-flopping on it, so I'm going to say he supports the genocide. And Ethan Klein is suing him over that. I don't like Noah Samson, but you can't sue people over that. And this is why I hate people like Pegasus, because he's so far up of Ethan Klein's asshole that he's not going to call out Ethan Klein whenever he does shit. It's like, fuck you. Fuck you, Pegasus, and fuck you, Ethan Klein. Fuck all of you. You guys are pieces of shit. Literally.
Never stop.
Literally. Piece of shit. You guys, see, this is why I say Pegasus is not for free speech, because he will support lawsuits against people he doesn't like. Look, I don't like Noah Samson. I don't like Denims. I don't like any of these people. But you can't sue them for the wrong fucking reasons. If you want to take them down, you can't take them down for the wrong fucking reasons, you piece of shit. It makes you look bad. It makes me not like y'all. It makes y'all just as bad as them.
Right? They wanted...
If y'all can't claim to be free speech, you can't sue people because they have an opinion on you.
To take away his children over internet beef.
And I don't... See, go after them for that. You can't go after Noah Samson for saying, oh, I believe that you believe in a genocide. Go after the people that call CPS on you. Don't go after people that just say you believe in a genocide, because guess what? You flip-flop on it. So, yeah, we're going to come up with our own conclusions until you stop flip-flopping. Duh. And these people like Pegasus need to open the fucking eyes and stop being a goy for Ethan Jew Klein. Stop being up Jewish Zionist asshole, you piece of shit.
Of course you
fucking showerless piece of shit bomb that I just want to beat up in Minecraft, of course.
You should absolutely go after these people and make sure they're not allowed to spread these lies and get away.
Okay, but when they're telling the truth or when they have an opinion because Ethan Klein flip-flops, you can't sue him. You utterly piece of shit, poop-throwing mother... I like shitting on all sides. I like shitting on Hasan. I like shitting on Pegasus because I hate all these people. If y'all could just support all these people out of here, I would love that. I hate all of them. I hate all these people.
Away with this shit. And of course, this dick riding account.
The only one out of the situation that I could say that I somewhat like is Asmund. I don't agree with everything he does, but I don't hate Asmund like I hate Pegasus, right? Asmund, at least, has good takes. This guy just follows Ethan Klein and has no opinion of his own because he's such a following piece of shit. He's a grifting, following jerk-off. And that's why I don't like him. That's why I can't stand him. Not only that, but he hasn't showered in like 6 fucking years. You could tell with the fucking way his hair is, the fucking way he is, the way he just so look greasy, his skin looks greasy. That's why he doesn't have a girlfriend. Because they don't like the smelly ass shit. That's why he's a fucking virgin.
Are we sure this isn't like Mr. Eric? Like, this might be Eric's alt account. They're just gonna do their best to push this propaganda. This
is how you push propaganda for Ethan Klein. See, this is the problem. People that hate Hasan push other propaganda from other people that are a piece of shit just like Hasan. It's like, you guys don't know better. I hate Hasan, but you know why I'm a true Hasan hater? Because I'm not going to support someone like Ethan Klein who supported Hasan's past rhetoric. Because if you're supporting Ethan Klein, you're supporting Hasan's past rhetoric. Because Ethan Klein believes in his fucking 9/11 thing. He also thinks that. So, yeah, your buddy Ethan is no better, you fucking retards. Ethan Klein is no better than Hasan because he defended Hasan's 9/11 video. Duh.
Kind of like
I don't know why these people fucking like Pegasus want to just stick suck and drink Ethan Klein's cum.
Hasan's fat friend going, yeah, Asmongold, you better be a source of light and positivity in this.
Yeah, see, that guy looks like he hasn't showered either. See, you, Pegasus, you and this fat fuck have one thing in common. Y'all haven't showered in like 6+ years. Look at his fucking hair. Look at his smelly fucking ass. Look at the grease on his fucking skin. This guy hasn't showered either. Hasan's probably wanting to fucking die right now because of how bad this fucking guy probably smells. Look at his fucking teeth. His teeth is fucking spread apart. People make fun of my teeth for being spread apart, but my teeth ain't even that spread apart. Look at him. Look at that big ass fucking gap. On top of that, it's like fucking at least like if you guys want to be taken seriously, at least shower. I don't even care about the tooth thing that much, but at least fucking shower. I can't take Pegasus or this fat fuck seriously, or even Hasan seriously, because none of you guys shower.
Well, as he's actively shit talking someone else.
Too many smelly people. Exactly.
Hanging out with the terminal dog shocker. It's just completed.
You see my hair greasy? No, my hair is brown, natural, and beautiful because I shower.
Hypocrisy.
Do you see any grease on here? Nope. No grease on my skin. Why? Because I shower.
I will do whatever I can to hurt these people. Also, I will never leave my house. Real strong convictions there. Feeble loser. Yeah, so obviously you're going to take that as actual violence because that's what you've been conditioned by watching Hasan all this time.
See, every smart person knows that Asmongold was not advocating for fucking violence.
Obviously, he's talking about on the internet. Oh,
look at the fucking marks on his skin. That's how you know this guy didn't fucking shower. Man.
Oh my god, we got the whole squad.
He's having pimples on his face and his fucking arms. Those red things on his skin? Yeah, that proves you don't shower. Do you see any fucking red dots on me? Nope, because I shower.
In the reply.
I used to have fucking red dots when I fucking had puberty, but then guess what? I fucking showered every day, and guess what? My face is clean. Look at all that nasty shit. Look at that. Red dot there, red dot there, red dot there. He doesn't shower.
As we have
Why can't we take this smelly guy? Not only that, Doesn't he look like Hasan, kinda? I know he's not Muslim and I know he's Indian, but doesn't he look like Hasan? He's literally wearing the same glasses. His face kind of looks like Hasan. He's literally a retarded version of Hasan. Hasan's retarded, but this guy's even just as retarded. He's basically Indian Hasan. That's his nickname. Indian Hasan. Hey, we are watching Indian Hasan versus Muslim Hasan. Oh, that's what I'm telling this video. Indian Hasan versus Muslim Hasan.
KC-tron and Mike from BA. Oh my god. Okay, hold up. Before the KC-tron tweet, put your guesses in the comments below. How many incels? It's only one tweet, right?
You know what? I'm doing a fucking poll. I'm doing a poll because I need a community's judgment. Is Pegasus a incel by just looking at him? Hold on, make sure I spell his fucking gay ass fucking name right. All right, polls up. Vote in the poll. Is Pegasus an incel by just looking at him? Like, can y'all tell he's a fucking incel? Let me know if y'all think he's a fucking incel. Because I don't know his sex life, and I'm not going to pretend I know, but by just looking at him, he looks like a fucking incel.
How many times can she say the word incel in one tweet? Right, good luck, guys.
Coming from a guy that looks like a fucking incel. It probably is an incel.
Guys, nobody is scared of Asmon's incels and botnets. Okay, so he's a botter too. I've been attacked.
Also, why are you defending Asmongold being called an incel so much? That means you're a fucking incel yourself. Like, what? Leftists and people like this are all incels. They're all fucking incels. This guy is just as an incel as Asmon and that fat fuck that doesn't even shower. Like Hasan's fat friend that doesn't shower, and Hasan probably doesn't shower either. Well, at least Hasan does have pimples on his face. Like you do. Look at these pimples. There's so many fucking pimples on his face. Do you see any pimples on my face? No, you don't.
Multiple times with the full brunt of his incel cabal. And it was laughable at most. Casey, you were fucking breaking down crying, saying that you lost your house, that you've lost all your money, you can't afford anything.
She's a woman. What do you expect? What do you expect? What do you expect?
Your literal entire life is ruined. How are you?
Nerd, yeah, he's a nerd. But I don't even care about people being nerds. I just don't like that he fucking has pimples on his face, and yet he wants to pretend he's tougher than everybody. At least he shows his face now. He used to never show his face. Guess he had more pupils, but yeah, he's like, you know what? I only have half the pupils I had 5 years ago, so let me just turn on my camera. You still look smelly and disgusting. We still could tell you don't shower.
Just because Ethan let you off, you are still fucking crying.
You're an Ethan dick rider, so shut the fuck up. Stop trying to defend your fucking daddy all the time. Your daddy is a Jewish con that supported Hasan saying that America deserved 9/11. Fucking retard. Do people not remember this? Do people not remember when Ethan Klein used to defend Hasan daily all the time and have a whole show with him and defended him? KC-tron is one of the worst and dumbest bitches ever on Twitch. I still can't understand how this retard ain't perma-banned yet. She should be perma-banned. Look, she looks like she doesn't shower either. A woman that doesn't shower. Look at her fucking hair. When her hair's all messy like that and she has fucking grease, she has the fucking same grease as Pegasus. None of these people shower. None of these people have good hygiene. None of these people live normal lives. All they do is sell on the fucking internet, bitch all fucking day about stupid shit. And she probably supports terrorism too. And I'm surprised. She probably did defend. Hey, Ragnar, you could probably correct me if I'm wrong, but did this bitch defend Hasan saying that America deserved 9/11 as well as Ethan Klein? Then this bitch wasn't this bitch one of the people that defended Hasan on that too? Especially because she uses stolen sound effects from porn. It's like, yeah, exactly. Because she's ugly. So she has to steal from other hot porn stars because she's fucking ugly. Look how ugly she is. I wouldn't even bang this shit. I'm drunk right now and I won't even fuck this shit. I won't even bang this shit. And I'm drunk as fuck. And I won't even bang this shit. That's how ugly she is. I am drunk as fuck and I would literally bang any hot girl. Any girl, even big girls, even ugly girls, but she's so ugly that I can't even bang. I don't know if she said any of that. I don't follow the shit she's doing. I think I remember her, and that's the thing. I'll research this and correct y'all, but I think she did defend Hasan, saying that America deserved 9/11. I know Ethan Klein did and brought him on the show and did a whole fucking show afterwards. So I know Ethan Klein did, but I don't know because I don't pay attention to this bitch either. I just know that she's just a Hasan dick rider. That's all I know about her.
Apologize.
I don't really know much about her, and I'll be honest about that. Like, I don't know much about her at all.
Asmongold for saying that he killed his mom. Like, how are you still chirping?
How much of an evil piece of shit that you that Asmongold loses his mom to an illness, and you're gonna say he killed? This is why I tell you, these people are evil. These leftists, these woke people are fucking evil. These are fucking evil people. And don't think the right are not just as evil, because Donald Trump wished death on Rob Reiner, a guy that literally defended Charlie Kirk and literally called out other leftists for that. So like the right and left do the same fucking shit, and it's so disgusting. Let people rest. Don't go at dead people and don't make allegations about dead people and don't fucking do this shit. Let dead people rest. Let Asmongold's mom rest. Let all these other if people die, let them fucking rest. Even if you don't like them. Asmongold's mom is not even a public figure. Like, she wasn't even much on the streets. I know his dad was, but I can't remember if Asmongold's mom has appeared. I don't think she's ever appeared on stream. So it's like, she's not even a public figure like that. So why the fuck are you like just doing that? And not only that, but look, I get you don't like Asmongold. I don't like a lot of Asmongold's takes either, right? It doesn't mean you just falsely make false allegations and say, oh, Asmongold killed his mom, because you guys say that Asmongold makes false allegations against you people, but yet you people want to make false allegations against him at his lowest point of his life. That's the thing. If I see Asmongold doing that shit to people, I'll call him out. But as far as I know, Asmongold has never done that shit to people, so don't do that shit to him. That's just not fucking right.
But they're lost.
I don't care how much you hate Asmongold. You can't. There's no justification saying that he killed his dead fucking mom, and a lot of leftists have done that. I've even seen people say he killed his fucking dad too. It's like he lost both of his parents, and yet instead of just mourning or just if you have nothing nice to say about that, don't say anything at all. Instead of just shutting the fuck up and being like a good, decent person, shutting the fuck up, you have to fucking just go with this negative rhetoric and fucking make up lies and shit on his dead fucking parents. That's how you know you guys are fucking evil. You guys are evil fucking scum.
Nobody's afraid of socially inept incel saying slurs.
Incel counter. Well, it seems like you're a fucking incel because you're so offended about them using the word incel. It's an insult they do. They're incels themselves. You guys are all incels. See, that's the thing. You know why I don't use the word incels? You know why I don't fucking insult incels? Because I know I get pussy. I don't need to fucking, gloat about and make fun of people for being incels. I just fucking live my life. And that's all you need to do is live your life. Why the fuck are you offended about these pieces of shit? Like, out of all the evil shit they've done, the thing you get offended is incel? Incel's the thing you get offended by? Out of all the evil shit they've done, incel's the thing that you're going after? This is why, Ragnar, I can't have this guy on my fucking team because he makes the Hasan A-logs look so bad by being such a fucking retard. That's why I'm shitting on both of them because, yeah, I'll never give Hasan W's unless he deserves it. And in this situation, definitely doesn't deserve it because he's a piece of shit that supports terrorism. And Indian Hasan is right, but Indian Hasan is no better because, like Muslim Hasan, Indian Hasan is a pussy ass bitch boy who gets no pussy, no trim, and fucking has pimples on his face.
Over a
I'm
keyboard.
autistic and all that, but at least I don't have pimples on my fucking face.
But it's
I used to, but you know what I did? I got rid of that shit. I showered every fucking day and I got rid of it because I don't need pimples on my face. If I get pimples on my face, I'm gonna make sure I fucking keep showering. That's how you get rid of these pimples. That's the thing. He's older than me. I had pimples, so I was going through puberty. This guy's not going through puberty and he still has fucking pimples. He is like 20 to 30 years old and has pimples on his face. I am 21 and I don't have pimples on his face. This guy's older than me and he has pimples on his fucking face. Like, get the fuck out of here, guy. Fucking retard.
Laughable. Incel. Oh my god. This.
Why are you? He's like, oh my god, these people are calling me incels. These leftist terrorist piece of shit are calling me incels. Who gives a fuck? Call them out for their terrorism. Who gives a fuck about them calling you incels? Are you an incel? Answer the fucking question.
This is a lot even for you, Casey. Incel lolcows that think they're bad. For incel, let me know if you got that right. You would have to shoot pretty high to get that right. So
oh my god, who gives a fuck that they call you a fucking incel? So what? It's the internet. Insult them back and call them out for the terrorism. See, people like this, I don't want on our side. I don't want on the America First or a True Patriot side because people like this guy fucking just suck. He fucking sucks. Hasan sucks, but Indian Hasan sucks too.
Yourself a pat on the back if you got that one. She ulted.
Oh yeah, give yourself a pat on the back for the obvious. Fucking loser.
4 times in like 4 lines, so it's like 1 per line. That's crazy.
Who gives a fuck? Yes, they're overusing the word incel, but why the fuck are you offended? See, I understand this guy was laughing. He's like, oh my god, they're calling me an incel. They're making fun of incels. How dare they make fun of incels? It's like, gives a fuck. You guys are lame. You have pimples on your face. Yeah, if you didn't have pimples on your face, no one would call you a fucking incel. Not even Aspen has pimples on his fucking face. Look at him. Look, let's do it. Since he wants to do an incel counter, let's do a pimple count. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can barely see them, but I see right here. 4. Literally the same amount of incel counters is how many pimples you have on your face. Oh wait, 5 right here. 5 right here on the fucking cheek. 5. You have more pimples on your face than they use the word incel in like 30 seconds. Maybe that tells something about you.
Tron used incel X4. It was not very effective. It's so ineffective that incels cry about it. Oh.
Why do you think she's using it? Because you're crying about it. That's why she's using it, because you're crying about it. And you have pimples on your face. See, they won't be able to use the word incel against me because I'll just be like, okay, and next. That's what I would be. I don't give a fuck. People call me incels all the time. So my own Discord calls me incels. A bunch of A-logs call me incels. Like a bunch of people call me incels, right? You know what I do? Just this. I don't get offended by the word incel. But yet you do. And that's why you're giving these leftists a W, because you're getting offended over stupid shit just like they do. We don't like these people because they get offended over stupid shit, but yet you're getting offended over stupid shit. You're hypocritical, Pegasus.
Okay, update
Indian Hasan.
The counter.
This is why I call him Indian Hasan, because he's just as sensitive as Muslim Hasan.
5.
Indian Hasan wants to cry about being called an incel and being called smelly. It's like, bro, you're literally a smelly, poop-throwing incel piece of shit, Indian Hasan.
If you have to take a shot of your favorite hard liquor for every time Casey Tron says incel, you would not.
You know what? Should I take every shot Should I just take a shot for every pimple I see on his face? Because I'll probably be fucking dead. I got the alcohol right here. Let's do it. We gotta do 5 shots because there's 5 pimples on his face. So we gotta do 5 shots before this fucking stream is over. Before this segment's over. Pegasus is gonna get me blacked out drunk because you fucking have 5 pimples on your face.
Survive.
You're just gonna make her like you guys crying about it is literally gonna make her use the word more and more.
Started then incel. Okay.
The reason that I keep on pointing out that he has pimples on his face, it's not because I'm trying to make him mad. It's because look at him. Look at him. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. So obvious. See, people point out my shitty haircut, and I don't blame y'all because my haircut is shitty. Y'all have a right to point out my shitty hair. Point out my shitty hair. I'm getting me a fucking haircut because I hate when my hair gets long. It looks shitty. It makes me look like I don't shower, even though I do shower. So you can point out my shitty hair.
Updated number 6.
It's so obvious that I have to keep pointing out. Because look, he gets closer to the camera and you can see his pimples even more.
I mean, I feel like I need to stop going through the replies because we're just gonna get to over 9,000.
No, it's not worth it. Even chat's telling me, no, don't take the shots. It's not worth it. He has too many pimples. Too many pimples. Look, 6. The closer he gets to the camera, the more I see. No. You're right. He has too many pimples where I just be fucking like black out. So you know what I'll do? I'm just going to take a shot for all 6, for all the pimples on his face. Because you're right. That'd be too many shots. Also, Ragnar said some shit too. So let's read his shit too. Yep, not to mention that he looks like that just like he crawls out of the mud. He gauges near the Ganges River. Exactly. Because he's a smelly, poop-throwing motherfucker. He looks like he fucking crawled. He looks like he just came back from a poop festival. He looks like, hey guys, I just came back from throwing poop at my friends and getting poop thrown at me. And he just used the fucking paper towel. That's probably why he has so many grease on his skin and so many pimples from all the poop that he gets thrown at. See, we can tell you get poop thrown at you. It's not because you're Indian. It's because you have so many goddamn pimples on your face that we can tell that you get poop thrown at you. Look at all the pimples. All right, let me get this shot, and I'll just take 1 shot for all the pimples on his face because Destructive's right. I get way too drunk for that. Way too drunk for that. Way too drunk. I have to drink this whole bottle at that point, and I'm not trying to do that because this alcohol is really strong. It's 30% alcohol, so it's like, why the fuck am I going to get fucking just blackout drunk on stream for this fucking loser having all these fucking pimples? Now, Indian Hasan isn't worth drinking. It's worth taking 1 shot, but it's not worth taking like 6, 7 shots. Because it's like, at that point, it's like, bro, that's just too many pimples. See, when you have too many pimples on your face, it's not even worth drinking for. You just gotta just take 1 shot and just be done with it. Because at that point, you just be way too gone. Like you said, Indian Hasan is not worth drinking for because he just has way too many pimples, and the pimples are not worth fucking drinking for at all. Not at all.
At this point, didn't you just get your shit pushed in by H3? Why are you still talking? Because he didn't bankrupt her, dude. This is the problem when you show these people mercy. This is exactly why Asman...
See, I don't show any of y'all mercy. I don't show none of y'all mercy because none of y'all deserve any fucking mercy at all. Y'all don't show shit. Y'all don't show any fucking mercy at all. At all. Y'all show no fucking mercy at all. You guys, and I'm not showing y'all mercy because you guys are just as bad as these people because do y'all show your critics mercy when y'all flag them down? No, the fuck y'all don't. So that's why I'm not showing the leftist woke mob, the leftist woke commentary, and the fucking right-wing Jewish. I'm not showing any of y'all mercy because all of y'all are scumbags.
I had that clip.
Look at Aspen. Asmund doesn't even fucking have any. He brags about not showering. Do you see a single pimple on Asmund's face? See, I can say that I could take a shot for any pimple on Asmund because look at Asmund. He has no pimple. He doesn't even. He says he doesn't even shower. Yet he has no pimple on his face ever. That's how you know it's probably the fucking poop. Because look, Asmongold doesn't shower. You can tell by the way his beard looks and the fucking grease. He has no pimples. Maybe one. That looks like a tiny one. But a tiny one. He has a tiny pimple right there. A tiny one. See, that's why I could take one shot. See, with Asmund, I can only take one shot and be fine. Because he only has a tiny pimple right there. His face looks clean. So that's how you know Asmund, that's how you know it's probably the poop that's getting Pegasus. Because look at his face. Asmund doesn't even shower, and his face is not even that bad and smelly.
Saying his
hair is just as bad as Pegasus's, but not his face. His face looks somewhat decent.
To go after these people because
only has one tiny pimple. Actually, two. I see one right here. Two.
Will never stop. They will literally never stop. So you need to do the same in return. Ma'am, can you define incel? Her. Literally her. Anyway, speaking...
I could define incel, Indian Hasan, her, all these people. That's how you define incel, is Casey Tron is a woman incel. Do you think any guy... Who the fuck would want Casey Tron sucking the pee-pee? Would any of y'all want her to do that? Would any of y'all would give Casey Tron a chance? If y'all say yes, then you guys just have no fucking standards. Ever. Because not even I would. I'm fucking drunk and I wouldn't even let her sit. I would tell her, no, bitch, you crazy? Fuck you.
Speaking of incels, Mike from PA, he's back. What's so awesome about Asmongold is that he's freaking miserable. Being rich isn't enough to make him happy. Okay. Hey, Mike Paul and all of you fucking leftist retards and even some people on the right. Money doesn't buy happiness. It doesn't. It does not buy happiness at all. It doesn't. It does not buy happiness. Gone over this, but Mike mentioned play the clip.
So the guy pays my tab.
I think I'm getting your attention.
Look at him being a cuck. See, what does a Pegasus make fun of this guy for being a cuck?
I feel like I touched a vampire touching holy water.
Can I help you?
The contract.
The chick's like, can I help you? Like, can you get the fuck away from me, please?
This is jarring. Somehow the guy on the left convinces thousands of people that the guy on the right is an anti-American radical. Nobody needs
these people that say America deserve 9/11. That is anti-American radicalism right there, ladies and gentlemen. Hasan, Denims, Casey Tron, they all are the definition of anti-American radicalism.
To be convinced.
Oh my god, these pimples. These pimples. So many pimples. This reminds me of when I was 15. When I was 15, I had these many pimples. When I was going through puberty.
By Asmongold.
Also, I do got neighbors, so I do got to shut up a little bit. See, Pegasus, you're making me mad because of these pimples. You're going to get me fucking... Alright. You're going to get a noise complaint on me. Imagine I just get a noise complaint on stream.
If Asmongold...
I don't think so, though, because I've been loud before.
Did not exist, the entire universe would still hate Hasan just as much.
And if you didn't exist, we would still hate Hasan. So we don't need you, and you just admitted we don't even need Asmund, because we would hate Hasan no matter what. So get the fuck out of our side, Indian Hasan. We don't need you. We don't need you to defend us, because guess what? We hate Hasan no matter what. It is so common to hate Hasan that if you like Hasan, it's so controversial. Because not even a dummy, not even an autistic retard like me would like Hasan. Ugh.
Because he's organically a regard. Hasan is nice.
A regard? Oh, wait. You know YouTube allows you to say retard, right? You can say retard. Oh, wait. You don't want to get demonetized because you're a grifting piece of shit. Oh, yeah, we know that.
99% hate on his streams. Great catch, getting him at his 1%. Even that 1% was inspired by like 99% hating right before that. Moving on to Hasan getting confronted IRL in this pretty long...
Finally, we get to the point, too.
Interaction here where basically a bunch of people...
See, I was too busy shitting on him to the point where I even forgot that the main topic was Hasan getting confronted IRL. Pegasus put up all this other stuff, so I like to make fun of Hasan. And I got distracted by Pegasus's pimples on his fucking face. Because he throws so much, he gets so much poop thrown at him, and he sticks his face in so much poop to the point where his face is covered in fucking pimples and rashes.
Are following him around and questioning him for his dog abuse.
EDP 445, JR Genesis, Wrestling Arc 2 are good examples of incels. Agreed.
His terrorist support, all of his unhinged statements. Things seem to have escalated on Twitch streamer Hasan Piker's stream when facing an individual who started to ask him questions. When Hasan started to walk away, the individual became confrontational, started accusing Hasan of abuse.
Shot strong. No. That was my shot for Asmon's pimples because he only had like 1 or 2.
Using his dog.
I'm just joking, by the way.
And sucking Dan Clancy's pee-pee. The individual continues to follow Hasan for some time while more people add to the group to continue confronting him on his controversial takes.
Hey, yo, you know why I asked you that question? Because you a fucking...
Why does Hasan even you know you're fucking pushing takes that a lot of people hate, and you know these takes are fucking evil, but you push them anyways because you're an evil piece of shit. You know you're an evil piece of shit, so why the fuck do you show yourself in public? Why do you even walk out there knowing that I mean, at least you go out there touching grass, but it's like that's what you get for supporting terrorism on your stream. You're gonna get people yelling at you. In fact, I don't even support this because I don't support violence at all, but you're gonna get people wanting to beat your fucking ass. And I'm sure you probably had your ass beat before in public for just showing your face because people don't like you. At least these guys didn't touch you. And if they touched you, I disavow because I don't support violence. But at the same time, it's like they have every right to confront you in public, in the public street, because if you're showing your face out there, and not only that, but you're making these stupid takes, so you better defend your take. If someone confronted me IRL over my takes, I'd just defend my take. Like, yeah, I'm out here. Yeah, I support that take. And so what? Leave me the fuck alone. I'm going to go back. I support that. So what? I'm going to double down. I'm not just going to walk away like a pussy. Before I walk away, I'm going to double down, and then I'm going to go enjoy my life.
Hey, yo, all these people following you and shit, you're fucking fraud. The fuck out of here.
Also, I missed this. And he probably got 50 blackheads on that one side of lot. Exactly.
What did you mean when he said America deserved 9/11? What did you mean when he said America deserved 9/11? What's going on, man? How you doing? What did you mean when you said America deserved 9/11? I think that it's called a pretty simple concept called blowback. That's what I was talking about. I've already mentioned what what I meant in 2019.
And what you meant was you think just because the American regime is corrupted that you believe innocent people should die because of that. That's why people call you a terrorist, because you give stupid solutions. You just say, yeah, just kill innocent people. Just kill innocent people to make the government wake up. That's not how you get to... In fact, you're just harming innocent people that did nothing wrong for no fucking reason.
Fuck Twitch! They get out of here with them view bots!
Hey! But yeah, see, these people I'm more on the side with, because for one, it looks like they don't have pupils on the face. Two, they're actually saying what we all want to hear. Fuck Twitch. Twitch is stupid. Twitch is retarded. I don't use Twitch, and I'm glad I don't watch any Twitch streamers because every Twitch streamer is ass. They fucking suck. And it's simple as that.
Fucking dog abuser! You abuse dogs, huh?
Of course, Hasan.
We shock dogs, and I wouldn't be surprised if we beat them. By the way, that's not an allegation. That's just a joke.
Would have you...
Boy? I didn't even look. I just looked at his face. I didn't even look on his fucking... More pimples. That is that's freckles, that's a freckle, not a pimple. Look, that's one pupil. Only have one pupil on my fucking shoulder. Why does he have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? He has like 10. Shower, you piece of shit.
You believe
Wash those fucking shoulders. Your face is like, this guy has pupils all over his body. At least his fucking chest has none. The other shoulder does a little, but yet again, I can't even see that other shoulder, so they're probably not visible. But look at that. Look at those pupils right there. Oh, look, wait. Is that a pupil or a freckle? I can't tell. Well, he's a poop guy, so that's probably a freckle, because people of that culture don't have freckles, so I'm assuming that's a pimple. I see a little spot right here. But that pimple's not really visible, so it won't count. But at least your chest and your neck are fine. But your fucking shoulder, it's like, dude, I can't even shit on Hasan without shitting on you, because for one, you're a piece of shit. 2, you're cringe. 3, look at all these fucking pupils.
Everybody forgot about October 7.
If he wasn't a piece of shit and a lying grifter and he didn't sound with Nicholas Diorio, I wouldn't even care or point out the pimples, because reality, it's like, if you don't want to shower, that's up to you. Yeah, that's nasty and gross, but at the end of the day, I don't judge people, but I'm fucking pointing it out and shitting on him for it, because he is a lying, grifting piece of shit, and he judges others, so basically giving him his own medicine, because he's a lying piece of shit. He associates with the Diorio crowd. He doesn't believe in anything he says. He doesn't believe in free speech. And he likes to call other people incels while looking like that. You can't call out Casey Tron and say that she's an incel whore when you look like this. And that's the thing. He is right about Casey Tron being an incel whore. And he's right about her being hypocritical. But you are an incel, not with that, but you also have no right to get offended over it. Like, you can't get mad at the leftist piece of shit for getting offended over your jokes when you're spurging out and crying about them being and getting offended over them calling you an incel. Guess what? Even though they're fucking piece of shits and I don't like them, they're fucking right. You are a smelly incel. Look at you. You have pimples. You really think girls would like that? You really think normal girls are going to be like, oh yeah, the only girls you're probably fucking are girls that also like poop in the fucking face. That's the only bitches you can get. You can never get a normal American girl, because normal American women don't like that shit. Even normal Indian American women don't like the poop shit. They don't like that because that shit's nasty. That's why they're here, because that shit's nasty. Even they ain't gonna fuck you. The only ones that are gonna fuck you are the ones in your home country that like poop all over their face.
He said that this would all pass in a week. In a week from October 7. Yeah, we are literally in freaking June 2026 now. It is, a couple more months and it'll be an entire year of Hasan, of everybody remembering that Hasan shocked his dog. Also, I just love the justification.
Damn, time has actually went by fast.
He uses. It's a simple concept to support a terrorist attack, actually.
It's a simple concept to support innocent people being killed. It's just a simple concept, right, guys? Support innocent people. It's just a simple concept, right? Is that what we're supposed to believe, you evil piece of shit? You really think I should believe that? Hell fucking no. No one with a brain should believe that.
It's a very simple concept. I do it quite routinely because I'm a massive scumbag. Also, I just love how this completely dispels all the shit he was saying of...
By the way, did you ever call out Israel for killing innocent people? That's the thing. No, you should not call out Israel for killing Hamas because those people are not innocent. But the innocent people that are not Hamas, don't even support Hamas, and the innocent Christians are getting killed by both parties. They deserve to be defended. Have you defended them? Have you called out Ethan Klein or any of these people justifying those deaths, those innocent deaths, those people that have nothing to do with that evil terrorist organization, people that just want to live in peace but just don't support the Zionist regime? Have you called out the genocide going on in Palestine of those people? Have you defended those people like I have, Bishop Murray and all these other people that actually, have, like, even though we don't like Hamas and we don't like the Islamic regime, we're still not going to support innocent people being killed for no reason? Have you spoken up about that? Oh, wait, you haven't? So what, you support terrorism too? So you're Indian Hasan, literally? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, when I go out in public, everybody loves me. Literally everybody loves me.
If I see you in public, I'm gonna ask you, and be like, why are you Indian Hasan? Why do you call out Hasan, but you're literally Indian Hasan?
Me. Yeah, I mean, when you go to these extremely biased colleges or these
Look at Hasan. He doesn't even have, I don't even see any pimples on his face. Ever. I don't even see pimples on his face. So it's like, Hasan? In fact, Hasan fucked Elon's baby mama. A terrorist piece of shit can get more bitches than you, Pegasus. How does that feel?
protests with a bunch of radicals such as yourself, you are more likely to meet people who support your crazy causes. But now the clips are spreading so far and so wide. You literally have people following you IRL to tell you how much they dislike you and confronting you about the unhinged shit you say. Anyways, I've always said, never go next to Diddy Piker. It's just not worth it. He probably smells bad. Reminder.
Did he just say Hasan? Did you just make fun of Hasan for smelling bad, but looking like this and having hair like this? If I smelled you right now, I could literally smell you from the fucking screen, my dude. I could literally smell this dude from the fucking screen. I can literally smell this dude from the fucking. Look at the pimples. Look at the pimples. Look at the hair. Look at the grease. You know what? We got another poll. We have another poll. We have another poll. Okay? We have another poll. We got another poll. Okay? Does Peg assist? Does Pegasus smell bad? Question mark. It's just a simple yes or no. Vote in the poll. Does he smell bad? By just looking at him. Look at the sky. Does Pegasus smell bad? Does he smell any better than Hasan? At all? And that's what the poll is basically going to prove is, does he smell any better than Hasan? I'm not defending Hasan. Like I said, I've been shitting on Hasan. I don't like Hasan. He's a piece of shit, but bro, you smell just as bad, you Indian Hasan. You literally get smelly poop thrown on your face. The pimples prove it. There's evidence that you literally get smelly poop thrown on your fucking face. And you want to cry about Hasan smelling bad?
To tell you how much they dislike you and confronting you about the unhinged shit you say. Anyways, I've always...
If you say Pegasus IRL, no violence, because I fucking disavow that shit, and I fucking mean it. No violence, none of that. You're not Ravencast if you do, but if you see Pegasus IRL, just ask him, hey, why are you Indian Hasan? Why do you smell bad? Why are you making fun of other people smelling bad, but you smell bad? Why are you friends with grifting piece of shit like Nicholas Doyle? Why do you support Ethan Klein, false DMCAing people for just calling him out for supporting a genocide? Like, ask him those questions. See, just like Hasan, and I support these people asking Hasan these questions, and I'm not going to moral grandstand against those people asking Hasan those questions in public. If you see Pegasus in public, don't harass him. Don't go too far. Just ask him the simple questions of, why are you a hypocrite? Why do you support Ethan Klein suing people? Why do you pretend to be free speech, but yet you support Ethan Klein suing all these people for saying that he supports a genocide, which he does? Well, he flip-flops on it. That's the actual truth. He flip-flops on it because he wants to have his Jewish audience and the normal audience.
Never go next to Diddy Piper.
So I'll be right back for just a sec, but I'll have the video keep playing.
It's just not worth it. He probably smells bad. Reminder, he's a perpetual fat kid that is incredibly insecure about shit like his ass sweat.
Because I am terrified still of the time when I was a young boy and I was very fat, and I would always worry that my like ass sweat would be, repulsive to people.
But yeah, it's always funny to see this happen. Wow, it turns out 99% of the world actually doesn't like Hasan.
No shit, Sherlock. That's why I sent this video, because no one likes Hasan. They want me to shit on Hasan, and I'm willing to shit on Hasan. In fact, I've been shitting on Hasan because he's a terrorist piece of shit. See, I hate you, and I even hate Hasan. See, I don't like you. I'm a Pegasus detractor, but I can even agree with Pegasus that Hasan is a piece of shit. See, me and Pegasus can literally go to the bar and laugh, even though I don't like Pegasus for the other stuff. I can go to the bar and have a whole conversation with Pegasus about how Hasan's a piece of shit. I can literally sit down with Pegasus and talk about all the things Hasan's done and shit on him and fucking. I can get along with Pegasus on that point, right? In fact, Hasan is the only. Him shitting on Hasan is the only reason I'm even watching this video, right? Because he's shitting on Hasan. That's probably the only reason why a lot of people even watch Pegasus, because he shits on Hasan. And that's the thing. Hasan's an easy target. Hasan's a piece of shit. He supports terrorism. He abuses animals. He's not a good person. He wants senators killed. He wants free speech to go away. And that's why people like him are dangerous.
I encourage him to leave his echo chamber a little more. Anyway, so then they confront him.
Yep, and that's the thing. You got to leave the echo chamber. You got to hear, and that's the thing. Hasan, see, Hasan's never going to leave his echo chamber, though, because he hates criticism and he thinks he's always right because he's a narcissistic prick. That's why he even has an echo chamber.
Is it subpoena, the U.S. government subpoenaing him?
Okay, team with Nick Shirley. That's enough.
All
Let's
right.
move on.
Well, nice to meet you.
Move on. Thank you.
Did you work with the Cuban government?
Excuse me. You're excused.
Look at Hasan's face. He's just like, I am being confronted. No, he's just like, oh, these people are asking me about working with the Cuban government. Yeah, I did. He wants to say, yeah, I did. What are you going to do about it? But he can't. He's holding himself back from saying that because he knows if he says, yeah, what are you going to do about it, that he's going to basically incriminate himself. Because that's what he's thinking in his head. He's literally thinking in his head for this special, yeah, I did. What are you going to do about it? But he can't say it because if he said that on fucking camera, because he knows these people are recording, he knows he's going to get into tough shit.
Hasan, did you work with the Cuban government?
You can't entertain them at all. Otherwise,
Hasan,
they just start making
would have expected a sense of charitability, but
no.
Hasan, it turns out.
You give nobody charitability, Hasan. You don't give anybody charitability whatsoever. When have you given anybody charitability?
Cuban government. Do you guys have a vehicle?
Do you give people charitability by saying that people should die because the American government is corrupted? Do you give the American citizens charitability when you say that 9/11 deserved to happen and innocent people should die because of the government's actions? Is that giving charitability to the American people? Because to me, I don't think so.
Out here that we can
Hasan,
take
can I
advantage of.
got it over there somewhere.
Fuck Twitch.
Twitch is
Yes, fuck Twitch. It's a shitty platform. Dan Clancy is an asshole. He's a fucking retard. He's a fucking simp, a weirdo, an old ass boomer leftist piece of shit. So yeah, fuck Twitch, fuck Dan Clancy, fuck Amazon, fuck Jeff Bezos, fuck them all. Fuck them all.
Twitch, you.
you
abuse your dog? That's crazy, bro.
Your
dog got a shot collar? Your dog got a shot collar?
Why, yes, thank you for asking. Yes, indeed, his dog did have a shock collar, despite the fact he tried to lie about it 10 plus times and gaslight his entire audience so much that they deny fucking reality in front of their face. And you guys think I'm kidding? Just wait till we get to 2027. Hasan will retroactively claim the entire thing was AI. You think I'm kidding? Nobody's gonna nobody thinks this is a real thing. But wait, provided Hasan is not arrested and locked up by then, that is gonna be his next excuse, because there's gonna be so much like AI confusion, he's gonna jump on it. But we will never forget until the end of time the torture that Kaya has endured, from the fridge to the TV.
Well, he's using Attack on Titan. Hey, you know what? Look, I still have my criticism of you, but look, Pegasus, if I ever see you in public, and you don't want the negativity, we can talk about Attack on Titan, and we can, even though you smell bad, look, I don't judge, even though you do smell like a piece of shit, even though you do smell, we can talk about Attack on Titan. I'll just have to hold my nose and be like, yeah, I like Attack on Titan. I like Aaron. He's actually a badass because he actually gives a fuck about his people, and he actually kills the beast titans and actually sacrifices the stuff, got himself, like he's actually a good character. I have to literally talk like that when we talk about Attack on Titan.
Kaya shall be free.
No, Commander Erwin is literally is a goat. He's literally is a fucking goat of Attack on Titan. Like, that guy gives a fuck about his human people in Attack on Titan, and that guy literally got his arm. If I'm spoiling, I'm sorry, but he got his arm chopped off to save somebody. I'm not gonna say who he saved, but he was trying to save somebody, and he got his arm chopped the fuck off. He's a real goat. Commander Erwin's a real goat, and not only that, but he's really OP. He's killed a lot of Titans. He has a lot of good moves. Me and Pegasus can get along on two things, right? Attack on Titan and Hamas City Piker being a piece of shit. We can get along on those two things. But the other things, him dick sucking Ethan Klein and all that, I don't fucking like. I don't fucking support that. And that's why I'm shitting on you. I don't fucking support that shit.
But yeah, I mean, is it...
I will never support that shit. I will never, ever in a million years support that shit.
Any surprise that Hasan cannot answer any question properly? He's just sort of trying to run away quickly, which is...
Yeah, because he knows he's in the fucking wrong. He knows that, he ain't going to wake anybody up. He knows he ain't going to convince his people that he is a good person. He knows he can't justify the terrorism and all the stuff they're confronting. He has no defense, so he's just going to walk away. Which, at least he isn't calling the police on these people like some people actually do. So I'll give Hasan that much of a W. He didn't call the police on these people, but still, he's still just walking away, not even answering the question. But at least he didn't call the cops on y'all, because let's be real. A lot of YouTubers, when you confront them, even if it's out in public, they'll just go, do. I'm being attacked. Even if they're not being attacked.
Fair, if you don't want to answer the question, but it's funny because this is the same guy who...
Which is softcore? Yes, it is softcore. Softcore as fuck. Super duper softcore. Yeah.
Who says, my haters would never dare confront me IRL. I would make them shit their pants.
See, that's another thing. Hasan kind of brought this on himself. He's like, haters would never confront me IRL. I'll make them shit their pants. And then when they confront you and they actually do your challenge and confront you, you just run away. At least you didn't call the police. You could have at least confronted them back and debated with them. Why don't you just have a sit down? Like, when these haters come, just be like, hey, you want to go sit somewhere and talk about this? That's what I would do. If some internet retard came up to me, like, okay, let's go sit down and debate this. So let's go make you a fucking retard. Let's go debate this. Let's go sit down and debate this. You could have done that. You could have shown a lot. You could have had a lot of aura and said, you know what? Let's go to the nearest store and find somewhere to sit. And let's talk about this. Instead, you just walked away like a little pussy-ass bitch. Because guess what? You have no convictions.
And cry. They simply don't have that same energy when they confront me IRL, and they are literally doing that just now. And suddenly you're the one who's running away. Interesting, almost like you're all talk. So then they confront him for his quote about letting the...
Indian Hasan does have a point. Hasan is all talk. He's all talk, no bite. Indian Hasan gets a W here because he's right about that. Hasan is all talk and no bite. So yeah, Indian Hasan is right here.
Streets run red with capitalist blood. Dude, I'm so glad that everybody now knows the clips. I wonder why.
People, another people alert.
The clips are spreading.
The clips of you having pimples should spread too, Indian Hasan.
Exponentially now. None of us could have possibly contributed to this, right? We're just informing the people. Remember, Hasan said it's a good thing that we're telling people about his greatest hits.
You said soak the streets in capitalist blood. What did that mean?
It's called LARPing.
What does that mean? Should people...
You can't say stupid shit and say you're serious, and then when you get confronted about it IRL, say, "Oh, I was just LARPing. I was just rage baiting. I was just joking." No, the fuck you wasn't.
Take you seriously? Live action role play. Should people take you seriously?
Did this cracker just say live action roleplay? Grown-ass man talking about doing live action roleplay. So you're telling me all the serious talk of you defending 9/11, even in private conversations, that was all just live action roleplay? I like how I think that's Hasan's security guard. I like how he's just looking at Hasan like, why am I even your security guard? Why am I even here? In fact, he's letting these people confront him. I think he's just there to make sure that no one fucking touches Hasan. But you see how his security guard's is letting these people confront Hasan, because even his security guard knows that these people are right. It's sad that your own security guard, the one that's supposed to protect you, is basically siding with these people, because even he knows these people are right. He's looking at Hasan like, you're literally making me look retarded right now. You're literally making me look retarded. Hasan, you're making me look retarded. I want to quit my job. That's literally what he's thinking. I could tell. Look at his expression. That security guard wants to quit his job just because he's on camera walking with it. Look how far he is from Hasan. He doesn't even want to be anywhere near Hasan at all.
Just hyperbole.
Type in chat prayers for the security guard, because it seems like he doesn't want to be near his master. Prayers for the security guard, chat. Prayers for the security guard. Prayers for the security guard. That's what I'm typing. Prayers for the security guard. Type in the chat. Prayers for the security guard. I just typed it. Feel free to follow me in.
Amongst friends. You say hyperbole a lot, but when are you being serious versus hyperbolic? You got to make that decision on your own.
Gotta make that decision on your own. Well, okay, well then we are making a decision. You were serious and you're fucking terrorist. That's my decision I'm making. What are you gonna do about it, bitch?
You said so.
What is this terrorist piece of shit gonna do? What are the Hasan fans gonna do? You know what? He said it's up to me, so it's up to me. You know what? It's up to me. Yeah, you're serious and you're a terrorist piece of shit. That's what I think, and that's what I'm believing. Piece of shit.
But
Let him breathe. Let your dog breathe, bro.
You know, it's unfortunate that people try to change the message from the voices of the detainees about themselves.
It's just that
that's what we're seeing here.
I can't even understand. So many people is yelling so many things. I can't even understand. I heard the one guy saying animals deserve to breathe, but I can't even understand these other people because he's yelling over them. But yeah, animals do deserve to breathe, and I don't even believe in shock collars at all. But yet, people don't understand about the shock collar thing, and I'm going to be real. Shock collars are unfortunately normal. I don't use them. I don't advocate for them, but people do use them. A lot of boomers, a lot of everyday people use shock collars because shock collars are not illegal, unfortunately, and a lot of everyday people do use them. And so it's like, if y'all want to be mad at Hasan, why don't you get mad at your family members, at your parents, at the boomers? Because the boomers use it all the time. Get mad at the fucking boomers. Get mad at the old fucking grandpa at the dog park that's shucking his dog in front of everybody. Go get mad at him. Go yell at him and call him a piece of shit. Go call him a terrorist too. Because it's not just Hasan that does it. A lot of old boomers do it too, and none of them get called out for it, and I think they should. I think a lot of these old piece of shit boomers deserve to get called out for the shock collar thing as well.
Their minds are so twisted that they think other people are the same way.
Oh my god, bro, that clown there, walking next to Hasan is like, their minds are so twisted while he's actively deep-throating Hasan. Get the cock out of your mouth, dude, and realize the twisted freak is the guy you're walking around with.
Well, look at him. He looks like he's related to Hasan, so he's probably just as bad as Hasan.
Also, I just can't get over that one black guy just screaming at him. It's so funny. Let your dog breathe.
Yeah, that shit is funny. Let your dog breathe. You should scream that to the old boomers too. Screaming at Hasan because Hasan deserves it, but the old boomers deserve to go down with Hasan too, because a lot of them do abuse animals. A lot of old boomers, especially in like the deep south, they fucking unfortunately chain their animals. That shit's just disgusting. I don't believe in that, and you should call out the old boomers that do that. You should call everybody that does that, because a lot of people do that, and it's just disgusting. In fact, I've lost friendships because I've called out people for doing that kind of shit, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm glad I did, because these people fucking suck. These people suck. We should not abuse animals. I treat animals as like I treat children. You love them, you protect them, and you make sure that nobody abuses them. You protect them. Because this is the thing. They are just as important as children. You do not abuse animals, point blank, period.
You abuse your dog. What an absolute legend. So
he is a legend. See, me and Indian Hasan could get along on some things, but it's just, that's the thing. You just smell and you support Ethan Klein, and I just, maybe if I talk to you and I talk some sense into you and get you to stop supporting Ethan Klein, maybe we could be friends, Pegasus. But until then, I just don't trust you, because I don't trust anybody that supports Ethan Klein or Nicholas Diorio. Both people are pieces of shit, life-ruining pieces of shit that are no better than Hasan.
Then he starts talking.
Like, did you know Nicholas Diorio, Ethan Klein's lapdog, defended Miskiff and Hasan against Tectone? Even though he hates Hasan, he did side with Hasan against Tectone. That's how you know Nicholas Diorio and the Ethan Klein crowd are pieces of shit.
About
They literally are going after Tectone.
Charlie Kirk and how he just wanted to debate him, right? He didn't want him to be killed.
Did you say somebody should kill Charlie
Dog
Kirk?
abuser!
No. You didn't say that? No, I was about to debate Charlie Kirk. Why the fuck would I want anybody to kill him?
Oh, interesting, Hasan. So you didn't want anybody to kill him, right? Surely we should just trust Hasan's words, because he never lies. I don't think Hasan has ever lied a single time in his entire life. Just kidding. Unfortunately for Hasan, his worst enemy is his own mouth.
I want to fucking kill him, dude.
Wow. What a fucking lie. And I'm sure you probably truly didn't mean it, but still, you can't say, oh, I didn't want him killed, and then fucking say this shit. It's like, come on, man.
Whoa!
In a video game.
I meant it's just not in a video game.
Yep.
I mean, let's be real. Everyone says that shit. We say, like, hey, we'll kill, like, in a video game and all that. But with Hasan's terrorist rhetoric, it's like, who knows? Who knows with him? He maybe did watch Charlie Kirk dead. I don't know. But that rhetoric itself isn't proof that he wanted Charlie. And I'm not trying to defend Hasan because I don't like him, but you just got to be honest. We at the Ravencast say that about people in video games. We actually don't want, like, I'm being honest. I don't want anybody killed. I don't think anybody should be killed over shit they say online. And when I say that, it's completely over-exaggerated. And I always make sure I say video game, because it's just to show my expressive anger. But I actually would want it. Like, when I say I would kill Pegasus in a video game, I would not want to kill Pegasus IRL, obviously, because that's just stupid. Imagine want to kill somebody over the internet. That's just retarded. That's retarded rhetoric. That's retarded brain rot rhetoric. But Pegasus, if you are watching, please reach out to me, because I do want to beat you in Fortnite, Minecraft, and every single video game. That is a real, and I will do that. I will do that on stream. I will literally beat Pegasus in every single video game live on stream. Send this to Pegasus. Clip it. Send this to him. Let him know that I will beat him in every single video game. And if he wins a single one, then he fucking wins. I will beat Pegasus in every single video game. And that is a fact. That is a challenge. Pegasus, if you're watching, I will beat you in every single video game. Add me on whatever console, whatever video game, and let's get the battle brawl.
Lies as easily.
But all seriousness, it's like, look, violence on either side, from the left, right, center, don't advocate for violence. There's a lot of people I don't like. There's a lot of people, but I don't wish violence on anybody. I don't wish violence on this retard. I don't wish violence on Hasan. I don't wish violence on Denims. I don't even wish violence on the fucking anti-Triton trolls. Even though I fucking, talk shit and say KYS to them, I don't wish violence on those people either. Because at the end of the day, even though I feel like they're wrong on the way they talk shit about me, they have a right to talk shit. And just because you talk shit and just because you're an asshole to somebody, it doesn't mean you deserve anything to happen to you. So any person, just for talking shit, I don't support violence on at all. Because just because you run your mouth, it doesn't mean someone should just fucking, go and harass and ruin your life. I don't support that on either side. Even people I don't like. I don't like Hasan. I don't like the anti-Triton trolls. I don't like a lot of those people, but I don't support going IRL, beating them up, or doing any of that bullshit. That solves nothing. Violence literally solves nothing at all.
Is he brave?
But beating Pegasus in every single video game and owning the fuck out of him does solve something, because that's a legal way of humiliating him by adding him on whatever console and just beating him in every single video game.
Reminder,
and then if he does win in any single video game, I'm just like, you rigged. You use your poop fellas to rig it. That's just a joke. Obviously, if he wins, it's just good. But still, it's just like, if you want to settle things, actually settle things with good faith, like sportsmanship, like video games, sports, arm wrestling. Like, if you have beef with someone, just settle it in that. You don't gotta resort to fucking violence.
Last video, Hasan was talking about how Charlie Kirk supposedly dodged a debate with Hasan by virtue of being fucking assassinated.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk dodged me too. So does Sean Hannity. Is fucked up.
I mean,
Charlie Kirk agreed to it. By the way, Charlie Kirk agreed to debate Hasan, but then got assassinated. He was going to debate Hasan. He literally was. He literally said he was, but yet he got assassinated right before he could schedule the debate. That's what happened. So I was excited. See, I didn't like Charlie Kirk's rhetoric, but I was like, I'm excited. I want to see this debate, but yet this debate didn't happen. You know what debate I wanted Charlie to do too? I wanted him to debate Nick Fuentes. Fuck Hasan. Debate Nick Fuentes. That would have been a banger-ass debate. Everyone would be watching it, and there would be so much talk about that.
Complete psychopath. He's like a colossal bitch, dude. Literally was so down bad and lost a debate so bad that he wanted to threaten to kill him. And then before the next debate could happen, he got assassinated, and now he's shit-talking him from beyond the grave. Have you ever seen more bitch behavior from anyone? So anyways, then he starts mocking Charlie Kirk, saying that he's carrying the flame.
And it's really sad to see the rest of the remnants of the conservative movement refusing to carry the flame in the way that Charlie Kirk wanted it to be carried.
What do you mean? Myron Gaines carries the flame. Myron Gaines is actually more brutal to these leftists. Myron Gaines is doing college debates. What do you mean? What do you fucking mean, bro?
I, on the other hand, do carry that flame because we are Charlie Kirk.
Discussing things like America deserves
We carry the flame.
By saying
We fight for the gospel.
Like America deserved 9/11.
We honor his name. I have in good authority that you are 2 weeks away from developing nuclear arms. Why won't you respond?
Exactly.
Yeah, you just know he thinks he's absolutely hilarious. Oh, wow, I'm carrying the flame. Dude, you got embarrassed so bad that you literally wanted to kill him rather than actually debate ideas anymore. You are so bad and unable to defend your ideas, you literally lose to fucking slop tubers in debates. You can't even beat fucking Ethan Klein, who's not a debater at all. You just know that Hasan was thanking...
Yeah, you suck up to Ethan Klein. If he's not a debater and he's not a good debater like you admit, why do you suck his fucking dick every single day?
The gods.
Shit. Hasan and Indian Hasan should smash. Hasan and Indian Hasan should smash. Based, honestly. They should, because they're no different. They both hate free speech.
that he got to skip the debate because he would get completely embarrassed. And this sort of like subtle mockery where, you know, he's going to claim that, no, I actually am being really sincere, that I'm carrying the flame of Charlie Kirk. Like everybody knows that he's mocking him. He's trying to get a quick gotcha. He's doing the same.
Yeah, because that's the thing. You didn't even like Charlie Kirk, so how are you carrying the flame? People like Myron Gaines are actually carrying the flame because they're doing college debates and actually doing what Charlie Kirk did and doing it in more of like a effective way. That's how you carry the flame, is do it, keep the trend going, but make the trend better just so, you know, Charlie Kirk's legacy lives on forever. Myron Gaines is continuing Charlie Kirk's legacy, but is doing it better to make Charlie's legacy better because he was inspired by Charlie to do even better. And that's why Myron Gaines is actually killing it in these college debates and actually going even more brutal because he saw that Charlie Kirk being moderate got him killed. So he knows no matter what, they're going to kill him no matter what. So why not just debate brutally honest without even being moderate?
I
feel like Myron Gaines is doing a good job. Yeah, Charlie Kirk did do a good job too, but Myron Gaines is really doing a good job, but way better job than Hasan, because Hasan's not even conservative. He doesn't even give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. So, yeah, I agree with Indian Hasan here that, guess what? He is mocking Charlie Kirk. Because you don't even agree with them.
TikTokers are doing, where they're celebrating the fucking blood spurting out and shit. It's just so...
Charlie Kirk tried to ruin Nick Fuentes' life. Not even Nick Fuentes is mocking him. Not even Nick Fuentes is mocking Charlie Kirk and doing that shit. And him and Charlie Kirk had a real nasty beef. Charlie Kirk wanted Nick to platform the debanked everywhere. And Nick still doesn't make fun of him. He doesn't even talk about caring. He doesn't do all that shit. He doesn't mock him. In fact, when people mock him, he disavows it and calls him fucking evil. And he just says, look, Charlie Kirk tried to ruin my life, but I'm not going to mock his death because that's just fucking cool.
And then when this inevitably happens to one of their beloved figures or whatever, then they're going to start crying. Like, it just is what it is. And this is why you never actually want to support violence, whether it be political or non-political. You never want to justify vigilante behavior. And Hasan will always try to find some fucking way. Well, he probably did social murder. His words were murder, actually. Except Hasan's own words, telling people to actually murder people and murder specific people, particularly senators and his political opponents. Now, that's not violence. That's not violence at all, guys. Literally the biggest hypocrite in the entire world. And big because he's fat. Anyways, so this is the guy who's supposedly like the main guy who's trying to convert young men to the left. Surely right-wingers are going to look at Hasan Piker mocking one of the most popular figures in their movement and go, you know what? I really like this Hasan guy. You know, I really liked it when he shocked his dog. I guess I hate animals as well now. Hasan admitted to working with the Cuban government. Now he's saying you're making this up? Well, he admitted to being contacted by them.
He admitted to being contacted by them, and he literally admitted that he was in contact with them and even like arranged like reservations with them. So yeah, he was in direct contact with them. He was talking to them. So he probably was working with them because he admitted to talking with them. He admitted he likes their ideas. So why wouldn't he talk to them? He literally said he liked their ideas. He likes them. He defends them constantly. So, of course, he's going to talk to them. Of course, he's going to work with them.
And now, you can make your assumptions and stuff, but that's why the investigation is happening in the first place.
Why does anyone in the left take Hasan? Why does anyone take Hasan seriously in the left? It's because a lot of them, support terrorism. A lot of them are just fucked up in the brain and stupid and retarded and dumb. And support violence against conservatives and all that. That's why they take them seriously. Because a lot of them are just stupid as Hasan is. That's why a lot of those leftist retards take them seriously.
To say that you're just making this up is, I don't know, I feel like it's a reasonable conclusion. All he does is lie. Every single thing he does is permanently saved on the internet forever. What is the point in lying? Because his entire fan base doesn't bother to check the truth. It is the most frustrating thing to ever deal with. An entire cult of complete morons who either know...
Aren't you in the Ethan Klein cult? So shut the fuck up. Look, You're right about Hasan's fans being cult-minded because they are, but you are just as cult-minded as they are. You're cult-minded for a guy that defended Hasan. So you're just as bad because guess what? Your buddy, your pal, defended Hasan.
Know that he's lying and don't care, or actually believe that he's telling the truth, which I don't know which one is worse at this point. Hasan carrying the flame of Charlie Kirk Piker. What a load of shit. He cares so much about debating that he consistently engages in violent rhetoric. You could tell he just wishes he could shot color everyone that makes him afraid.
Yeah, he probably does. He probably does want to shot color anybody that opposes him or makes him afraid.
Yeah, I mean, like, he would definitely do
That's
that.
why you never make. That's why you never make someone like him president. That's why someone like him should never even be eligible to run.
If he had the chance. Unfortunately, he can only pick on innocent animals who can't defend themselves. Bro got pressed as soon as the older black man started asking questions out of.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back for just a second, but I'm gonna keep the video playing. All right.
Breath, gears fully churning. Chank's nephew is understanding that he isn't as popular as he thinks he is. People are just realizing how full of shit he is. The more and more people realize, the better society is going to be. I've noticed Hasan is a tick. Whenever he gets nervous or is outright lying, he lets out a fake chuckle or a couple ha-has. Now, we call that the Diddy Piker laugh. It's I don't know if it's a reflex or he does it on purpose, but yeah, it's definitely associated with lying. But like, he kind of does that all the time, so you know. How is he out of breath walking at normal speed? Is he fat or something? Can he walk a mile? That's the thing. I feel like all of his points went into his fucking shoulder pads and shit. Like, this guy's negative cardio.
We have literally, we have the fucking schizos of every spectrum today. Oh my lord. Oh my.
How I imagined evil as a kid. How it actually looks like. Taro. Moving on to female Jellywig, aka QT. Basically, she was mad at Twitter farming her clips a bunch. She got the old Pokemon treatment or whatever, and she tweeted this in response. I've been away from every aspect of the internet for the last few weeks after grieving my best friend of 15 years. To come back online to see parasitic bad faith clip accounts hate farming me, I'm over it. Tired of the cesspool these accounts create. Flagrant intent to farm content into a form of loathing. Moving forward, I'll be DMCAing any disingenuous or malicious use of my content. This is not something I've ever done. Call me a bitch or pathetic for wanting to take legal action. I'm done with the bullshit. I'll not tolerate people profiting off my content with intent to spread false narratives. I genuinely believe you're what you create and foster. If you would like to save my team some time, please tag accounts I should blacklist in the comments. Right, so honestly, I get what she's mad about. There's a bunch of these Twitter accounts that will basically have these like false captions or whatever, and they basically just like misrepresent.
Hasan is weak. Yeah, he's a weak piece of shit. He can't even defend his positions in public. He can't even defend his positions against random nobodies. Like, he is weak as fuck. And he's audience captured by his lefty radical audience that want to blow up everything. He's a weak piece of shit.
Represent the clip, you know.
He's one of the biggest weak bitches that exist. Point blank.
A bunch of Hasan fans do that shit all the time, let's be honest. But also this might be another attempt to silence criticism, like, you know, loop together all of it of like justified and non-justified. But the thing is, this is never gonna work. Like, you can't, this is like a fucking million of these accounts just farming clips on everybody. Half of them are real, half of them are fake, half of them are in context, half are out of context. You just don't know, right? So Asman responded, offers advice to QT.
Moving forward, I will be DMCAing any disingenuous or malicious use of my content. This is a
Ethan Klein does the same thing, Asman and Pegasus. Ethan Klein does the same shit.
very, very dangerous path to go down. Like, in a lot of ways, I kind of see why she'd want to do that, but I think this is going to probably have an opposite effect where,
like how it's having an opposite incline on your boy Ethan Klein, because he's doing that too. And he's not just doing that, he's also fucking suing motherfuckers over criticism, something he claimed he was against.
as soon as now they see that it bothers you, like, how are you going to DMCA and
Hasan is worse than EDP? Okay. I don't know if I would go that far because at least Hasan's never sexually touched or tried to do anything to her. I wouldn't go that far. EDP is completely, he deserves to burn. In Minecraft, by the way, y'all need to see the wink. In Minecraft, EDP deserves to burn. I just want to make sure. All right, but yeah. In Minecraft, wink, wink. In Minecraft, wink, wink.
Shut somebody down.
EDP is a piece of shit. He's a pedophile, so fuck that guy. I don't give a fuck what happens to EDP. He's the worst piece of shit. I'd rather yell at Hasan than EDP, because if I would be yelling at EDP. I'd be fucking, I'd be, you idiot, die!
That lives in Peru. How are you going to stop somebody from uploading your clips when they live in Australia? Like, there's really nothing that you can do about that. I mean, that's just the truth. At the end of the day,
it shouldn't be DMCAing people, point blank, period, at all.
Can't stop people from talking about you on the internet.
Can't.
This is just the reality. You can't stop people from talking about you online. It doesn't matter whether it's positive, negative. You most of the time, you can't even stop people from like threatening you and like making like, huge, like really bad accusations against you. Mm-hmm. So if you want to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm a small creator and it happens to me.
Send takedown notices to all these different places. You know what they can do, and I will tell her what the speedrun event for this is. Okay,
this is why I like Asma, because when it's people on his side that's doing fucked up shit because they follow each other and they interact with each other, he's willing to call them out for being stupid.
So basically, this is what the DMCA, this is the DMCA process, right? So this is the DMCA. Right. So the DMCA is filed. Right. So then it gets filed. And so then after that, it goes back to the person that uploaded. Right. So this is the uploader. And now the uploader has two choices. Right. And so choice one is delete. Right. And this is what people almost always do, is they just instantly delete. But there is another option you can take. And the second option is contest. And so this is, you can contest the DMCA and say that, no, actually what I did was fair use. If you do that, the content is automatically reinstated, and then it's sent back to the individual person who sent the DMCA, and you send them your information and they can send you a lawsuit. So that's the way it works. And this is the reason why Cutie isn't going to be able to do this, is that you can't sue 100 clip accounts. You don't have the capital for that. You don't have the money for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ethan Klein, your buddy, has the money for that. And that's what he's doing. He's suing all these clippers. He's suing Noah Sampson. Ethan Klein is literally going on a lawsuit war. And I don't even think Aspen spoke up about that. You should speak up about that, Aspen. You should call out your buddy Ethan Klein, because Ethan Klein is literally doing that. He's literally suing all these different people. People will get their content taken down for the BS reasons. Exactly. They will. They'll just get you taken down just because you criticize them.
You don't want to do that. It's just a bad idea.
Yeah, so turns out she actually ended up deleting the tweet. Now, I'm not sure why. Probably because she realized that she couldn't actually do this. This is like physically impossible to do if you're a public figure. You cannot stop people just clipping you. But I totally get an aspect of why she's annoyed of like people might be trying to slander you or something.
Stop giving excuses. People slander me all the time. You see me DMCA? No. So shut the fuck up.
Or they just give like the wrong context to the clip. Now, mostly for all the Hasan orbiters.
See, with someone that hates Hasan, this motherfucker would justify this shit. This is why I hate commentary. They claim that they hate false DMCAs, but when someone false DMCAs someone they like, they give a bullshit defense. That's why I say fuck Pegasus, fuck Hasan, fuck all these people.
It is complete.
Asmongold is actually the only one, because he's the only one that's telling them, like, hey, you're fucking up. You're doing something stupid. Pegasus is like, oh, I understand. I ain't gonna shit on her. Well, yeah, because you're a cuck.
Completely in context or whatever. But yes, those few malicious accounts you would want to be going after. But the best way is to just make everybody aware of that it's completely false, and that, you know, make everybody aware of your personality. And
look, if you don't like someone that's slandering you, two things you can do: ignore it or debunk them. That's the two things you can do. That's the only two things you can do: ignore them or debunk them. That's your only two options.
Everything.
That's literally your only two options. And when people slander you, you either ignore them or you debunk them. That's the only two options you have.
So much so that when they see a false clip, they'll immediately be like, okay, this is bullshit, right?
Now, if someone's impersonating you and they're basically making fake shit up and they're impersonating you, you can flag them down for impersonation. If someone's like making a fake YouTube channel with your name and posting like unhinged clips and shit of you, yeah, you could take that down because they're impersonating you.
And I think in general, everybody just
If
needs.
someone's just criticizing you, or someone just has a clip of you just saying something stupid, and they're not framing it in any type of way, then you can't DMCA them, you can't sue them, you can't take them down.
To be more skeptical of a lot of these clips going around, especially on Twitter. Now, don't worry, on the Legendary series, we have all the accurate clips of Hasan Piker, but of course, he will also.
You probably love Hasan. Like, you literally look like him. You literally have his hairstyle. You're literally wearing his glasses. The only thing that's different between you and Hasan is you have pimples on your face.
Try to jump on this bandwagon saying everything is out of context or whatever, which is just not. Moving on to some terminal Asmongold rage bait. He's talking about his neat lifestyle and calling himself a intellectual Western monk. Now, if you don't know what neat means, it's basically not in education, employment, or training. Basically a bunch of unemployed people who stay at home all the time and don't really contribute to society. Now, streamers and YouTubers are employed outcasts.
Yeah, I don't really care. I see that all the time. It's funny. Do you have anything about Hasan? I don't. Okay, there's this.
Look at my unwashed ops. Yeah, but I don't think he's banned from an entire country, is he? I think that's just you, man. I think he's still winning. Outro. I know you don't like university, but I'm fortunate enough to.
Okay, yeah, I think we're done with this. This is this segment. So, since I'm the only one here, right? Because it's late night. Final thoughts on it. Hasan's a piece of shit. He's a terrorist. He got confronted IRL. He couldn't even answer any of his beliefs. He's such a coward. He's such a piece of shit. And Pegasus smells, has pupils in his face, defends Ethan Klein's stupid lawsuits, is no better than Hasan. Ethan Klein defended Hasan's 9/11 thing a while back. So here's the reality. All of them suck. Trash video. Hasan sucks. Yes, because Pegasus is trash. Pegasus is trash. Hasan is trash. The only one that isn't trash is me out of all of us. And you guys too, obviously. But yeah. So now, let's get this timestamp. Let's see. 2 hours and 4. So apparently, EDP 445 is unbanned from YouTube. My good friend Destructor, which is in chat, submitted me this from his own video and wanted me to react to it and react to EDP 445 getting unbanned. So I'm going to pull this up. Okay. All right.
I want to give a big shout out to Noisecore Artiste. If you want your name shouted out on my videos, consider giving me some support on Patreon. If not, I understand.
Guys, if you have the money, go support my boy Destructor on Patreon. He really is a good guy.
Anyway, let's get back to the video. What's up, guys? Destructor here, and good lord, this fat cupcake man has been unbanned by YouTube. So, for those who don't know, EDP.
Wait, has this 2 million, which you'll probably talk about in the video, but has this 2 million sub channel been unbanned?
445 made a YouTube channel. I talked about it like a few months ago. He was called Fat Boy Bigums. He was pretty much doing the same old like EDP slop that he always does, talking about guns and football and saying the N word like 10 million times. The usual slop. But about a month or so after I released that video, he got banned, thank God. And then I got a notification a few days ago about a new EDP video. I was like, wait, what the hell is this? And it was like, it's this channel, for crying out loud. And I decided to like look at his Twitter account, talking about like, hey, here's my new YouTube channel. I clicked on a link, like, yep, this motherfucker is back. They even checked on his Reddit where like people were talking about. I was like, yep, this motherfucker is back. So
his old channels didn't come back. They just basically gave him permission to be allowed to come back without being banned ever again, basically. That does fucking suck if that's the case.
So you're telling me someone at YouTube decided to just look at EDP's channel and be like, yeah, let's just unban this guy for whatever reason, because I guess mass reporting or some shit, when it's just fucking EDP 445. Like,
EDP 445 is literally a pedophile, and he literally got banned. He's literally ban evading. He got his old channel banned for being a pedophile, yet they're just going to unban him and allow him to come back and make a channel and basically build up back his audience, even though he's a pedo, and he's going to literally use that channel to prey on kids like he's done his other past channels. And in fact, even though he's banned and hated by everyone, he still goes after kids. That's why I say EDP is a little worse than Hasan, because EDP has been called out. His whole family's cut him off. He can't see his goddaughters anymore. He's lost his YouTube channel. He's lost everything, and he still talks to kids. Someone like that can never be saved. Someone like that can never, ever be helped. Ever. He's been ban evading for what? At least like 5 times. And his recent channel. Okay, yeah. So his recent channel is unbanned. Okay, let's see. That's the thing. Why the fuck would they unban his recent channel when he's been ban evading for 5 years? I guess YouTube's just like, he's going to keep ban evading. We might as well just give this pedophile piece of shit a channel. It's like, how about you report him to the police and help him? And because that's the thing. Since the Alex Rosen incident, there have been multiple incidents of EDP talking to minors. Multiple. Report this guy to the police and get him arrested.
EDP and YouTube's relationship. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like EDP for a variety of reasons. Even before all like that pedo stuff was getting exposed from like cold.
Well, no, they didn't even like his edgy content either. But I guess they're just giving up. Like, this pedophile keeps ban evading. Might as well just give this recent channel back and just let him, continue to upload, because he's just gonna keep ban evading. That's probably what I believe that they were thinking. Either that, or it's some new employee that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Either or.
Raven, all that shit. EDP was very vulgar and rude and all that bullshit. So it was like
rude, edgy, disgusting, harass people, basically all the 9 yards.
YouTube was like, yeah, they need an excuse to get rid of this guy. And you think, oh, YouTube actually took a W for once when it took his channel to be banned about a month. Nope, this motherfucker's back. So who knows how long he's gonna get banned again? Unless it was like a mistake on their part, and they.
It could have been a mistake. It could have been just an honest mistake on their part. And like they just saw it, but didn't realize that was him. So it could have been a mistake. But hopefully he gets rebanned again. Like, I really want him to get rebanned again. He deserves to get rebanned because he's a repeating, offending pedophile that doesn't stop, will never stop, can never be helped. He should never ever have a fucking platform anywhere, ever.
Get it done quickly in the next few days. If this actually lasts for more than like a week, yeah, YouTube is a fucking.
Yeah, like I said, he still talks to minors. He can't help himself. He's a fucking danger to society. And only time will tell. Yeah, time will tell. Hopefully he will get banned again, because he's a danger to fucking society. He's a danger to kids. He's a danger to everybody.
else side, and it just makes you wonder what the fuck is going on with YouTube, because how is EDP like allowed to be unbanned? Like, for God's sakes, there's been people like Leafy is here who done like way less shit, yet he's permanently banned, but EDP can come back even.
Yep, that's the thing. Leafy, all Leafy's here did was just talk shit. EDP 445 actually preyed on fucking children, and yet YouTube's just like, oh no, we gotta keep banning the guy that talks shit. But the guy that basically keeps talking and trying to molest minors and uses our platform to do so, oh, we'll unban him. We'll finally give up on him. He'll keep coming back, so we're not banning him anymore. We'll give him back his recent channel and call it a day. What kind of double fucking standard is that? Like, for real.
This motherfucker has not changed whatsoever. Okay, this is the same guy who's like, oh, I'm gonna like groom a then 15-year-old girl in Kayla Hoskins or whatever the fuck, or like even recently people are talking about like how he's like just a deranged creep, for fuck's sakes. I'm gonna have a collab video with Plubius going over some of that shit soon whenever he decides to upload it. But my point is,
he's worse than just a deranged creep. Deranged creep is putting it lightly. Here's what he really is. A repeating pedophile that is attracted to minors. Point blank. Is a pedophile that is attracted to minors and will keep reoffending until he either gets shot or dead. Even if he gets arrested, when he comes back out, he's going to keep reoffending. He's either going to basically won't stop offending until he either gets shot or arrested.
this guy is just pathetic. He is not changed. He should be in jail, but
he should be in jail. He should be in jail serving a lifetime of sentences with all the crimes he's committed, all the children. Honestly, he probably has done shit with children physically. And I hope those victims get justice. The fact that he keeps reoffending openly over and over, it seems like, oh yeah, this guy has done this shit. And I wouldn't be surprised if he probably has done that shit. People just haven't found the evidence for it yet. Yeah, he's talked to minors and shit. That was evidence of that, of him being a creep and trying to fuck them, but there's no evidence of him fucking them yet, but he probably has. And I hope that comes out and that he actually goes to jail if he does do anything with underage kids.
No, sting operation retards like Gideon and Kate Goldstein are like gonna.
Oh yeah, I also got a Gideon and Alex Rosen had a fallout. In fact, we'll be covering that after this.
Fuck it all up. So we're gonna have to deal with this fucking cocksucker. But even if EDP somehow can keep his channel for like months or whatever, if he gets big, eventually someone like Penguin Zero is gonna like make a big stink about it. It's like, yeah, get this guy out. So it's really a waste of time at EDP's end. But you know, this is EDP. He can never truly leave the internet. The internet is his life. This motherfucker, when you look at him, like this guy watches way too much.
Internet and minors are his life. Literally. The internet, talking shit about sports and talking weirdly to minors is his fucking life. That's why he's a fucking creep. That's why he's a fucking he's not just a creep. He's a pedophile. Point blank. Full on evidence. Full on evidence.
Pornhub, this guy is just was everything wrong with a man. He embodies the 7 deadly sins into one person when you think about it.
Loves guns. See, there's nothing wrong with loving guns, but when you're a pedophile, you shouldn't touch a gun because you are a danger to society already. You shouldn't have a gun because he's a fucking piece of shit. He's a fucking crazy motherfucker. He's a pedophile, and pedophiles should not be armed because pedophiles will literally try to kill normal people that do not agree with that ideology. And we know it should be reversed. So yeah, pedos should not have guns because they're going to try to go after the normal people like us. Because these people are fucking sick in the head. Oh, you don't like disgusting behavior? You don't like talking weirdly to minors? I'm going to shoot you. That's basically EDP 445's mindset right there.
This makeup wearing closeted gay guy will just keep going.
Closeted gay pedophile.
On and on.
Which I know you're probably doing it so YouTube don't take on your channel. I don't care if YouTube takes down my channel. I'm gonna call him what he is, a closeted homo pedophile.
Until eventually he dies. Okay, he looks like the type of person that will need to have a sponge for his fucking fat on fat rolls because he's that fat, and it's impossible to get fucking clean properly because this guy is just a fucking loser. And you'll have like some stupid trolls that'll be like, hey, we're gonna be a lawyer and pretend to be fucking on behalf of EDP when it's possibly EDP himself and that shit. But anyway, this has been Destructor. I hope you enjoyed this like little video. Take care, and of course, go fuck yourself, EDP.
I enjoyed the video. Your video was good, which I understand why you didn't, but I kind of wish you went harder on EDP a little bit and just called him like, at least use one of those buzzwords. So I know you don't want to get, I know your channel's probably monetized. You don't want to get demonetized, so I understand. We could have used like some other buzzword to tell people like what he really is, because he's a pervert. He's a fucking guy that's a danger to society. So you could have at least said he's a danger to society, because he is a danger to society. Like, you don't have to go that far because I know about all that, but you could have at least said that he's a danger to society. So that's my only criticism of the video, is could have at least said he was a danger to society. Other than that, it was a good video, good informative video, and EDP should be banned from everywhere, should be banned from society. He should be in jail, and I think it should even be further than that, but at least, he should be in jail and not be able to walk because he's a repeating offender. Fair enough, dude. See, that's the thing. I appreciate you taking my feedback too. That's just small. That's just small little feedback. That's all. All right. So now, well, let's see. Do I want to cover? Do I want to cover? Let's see. What do I want to cover first? Here. All right, yeah, we'll cover the Gideon thing. Why not? We'll cover the whole Gideon situation. Gideon's apparently not working with Alex Rosen anymore to catch pedophiles, because apparently Alex Rosen had a controversial take on the Chud the Builder situation. So, yeah. That's how you know this Gideon guy's a fucking
I will not be.
But yeah, let's continue.
Working with Alex Rosen henceforth. I will not be collaborating with him on any preg catches. I might have to run into him at different court events and stuff, because we have done a lot of preg catches. We have done a lot of great work together, so we will probably have to be attending some certain court hearings and things like that. But as far as new preg catches or anything like that, or him being on this channel, you guys will not see him on this channel anymore. Alex has made his decision. Alex was on Twitter talking about how he supports Chud the Builder, things of that nature.
Who gives a fuck? Keep that shit out of you catching predators and stuff. See, that's the thing. He's not even an actual racist, because he's literally working with you to do the greater work. So just ignore all that shit, or why don't you debate? Why don't you do what DJ Ackermans did and debated Sneeko? Why don't you debate Alex Rosen on that? Give some good content instead of just disassociating with him and not doing the doing the prag catches with them just because of some stupid shit. Why don't you, on your free time, when you're not doing the prag catches, do a debate about it and debate about the Chud the Builder thing. See, I don't like Chud the Builder because he's a guy that provokes people in public. He harasses people in public, and he's a piece of shit. And that's the thing. He is kind of racist, but I don't even think it's because of the racism thing. I just think he's just a clout-hungry guy, and he knows that, a lot of people are shitting on the black community, so he's going and harassing them IRL, and I don't support that. You should not support people. You should not support people that are harassing people because of their different color. But however, just because Alex Rosen has a stupid take on Twitter, Alex Rosen's always had these kind of stupid takes on Twitter. So it's nothing new with Alex. You just don't want people to cancel you because you are a pussy and you don't care about the greater work. And you care more about cancel culture than actually catching preds. So that's why you are, distancing yourself from Alex, because you are a grifting piece of shit.
Sure. But then he did something.
Why don't you, that's another thing. It's like, why don't you just debate him on your channel and fucking debate the issue? Y'all could literally still work together and collab on it and disagree on that issue.
Even a step beyond, he went and donated $10,000 to Chud the Builder's bond so that he can
And criticize him, get him on your channel, and debate him about it. You don't need to cut him off just cut and fucking not do the pred catches just because, oh, he fucking supported the guy I didn't like. Debate him on it. Do a live stream and debate him on it. Destroy him on it.
be back.
If you don't like his rhetoric, debate him on it. Gideon has to save face for cash. It's what he does. But exactly. That's why I'd say I do not care about that's why I say like Gideon is a grifter. That's why I say he doesn't care. He doesn't care about catching creds. He just cares about the money he gets from it. He doesn't care about bringing justice. He doesn't care at all. That's why he's cutting off Alex Rosen, because he wants the money. He'd rather have money than anything. He don't care about kids. He don't care about Alex. He don't care about catching creds. He don't care about any of that. He's just a grifting piece of shit. That's all he is. Grifting piece of shit that's just trying to stay face. That's all he's doing. Trying to stay face.
Back free.
Due to racism, I heard, Alex Rosen's always made racist jokes. Always. Gideon, if that was the case, Gideon should have cut him off a long time ago. He's been like this since 2020, since the whole EP thing. He's been canceled. A lot of people have been calling him out for that. I'll always remember Gideon fans giving me crap for exposing him more than once. Oh, yeah, because that's the thing. They're all a bunch of brain-dead cult retards that don't want to believe that their favorite creator's a lying piece of shit, even though the truth is their favorite creator's a lying, grifting piece of shit.
On the street. And I just cannot tolerate that, and I do not respect that, and I have to make a stand. Now, also, I want to take accountability. Now, a lot of people are calling me out saying, Gideon, you knew he was like this before you even met him, and you still decided to associate yourself with him. And I have to admit, I did. You know, I am the person to where I naive.
So if you did, and you knew he was like this beforehand, why now are you mad about it when you knew he was like this beforehand? Gideon. What are we going to do with good old Gideon? Sub like button, people.
Believe that people can be better. I'm the person who literally went to go meet up with the KKK because I think that certain members in there can actually do better.
Wait. So if you have that, so if you met with people with certain members of the KKK, he's cutting off Alex for clicks. He just exposed himself. He exposed himself. Guys, BLM, he's not on your fucking side. He literally just admitted he went and met with KKK members. Yeah, he's going to just disassociate with Alex Rosen for just donating to Chud the Builder, even though you've literally met with KKK members? Wow. Fucking wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe what this fucking retard is saying right now. He's going to cut off Alex Rosen because he's donating to Chud the Builder, but then he's going to admit in the same video that he's interacted with KKK members? Really? You are such a grifty scumbag. Piece of shit. You don't even care about racism. You just admitted you don't even care about racism. So what the fuck are you stabbing Alex in the back for? You literally just admitted you met with KKK members and you don't give a fuck about racism. So why did you cut him off for?
If you watch that video with me with Tom Bowie, you will see that I feel like I've actually made a change in that man's mindset and that man.
If I cared about Gideon still, I would go after him for this, not gonna lie. See, I'm doing that because I saw this on Twitter and I'm like, yeah, this shit's stupid. This shit is just stupid. He's stabbing Alex Rosen in the back because Alex Rosen basically supported Chud the Builder, someone he didn't like. It's like, you don't care about racism. You literally said you met with KKK members. So it's like, why are you making this exactly?
His heart and have actually softened him. And when it comes to Alex, at first, I did not want to work with him. There's old clips of me saying how I...
So why did you work with him then? If you didn't want to work with him, then why did you work with him? You only did it because your audience told you to, and now that your audience has told you to disavow him, now you disavowed him. You're probably going to end up working with him again in the fucking future if your fans keep begging you to work with him. You are audience captured piece of shit. That's why I hate people like him. I hate people that are audience captured. I hate people that do not make their decision, that do not make their own decisions. They only make the decisions that their audience tells them to make. I can't stand creators like that. I just can't. I can never stand creators like that, ladies and gentlemen.
Races. But when I started doing prey catching fully in 2024, I wanted to take it more seriously. We were having issues where, different DAs were dropping our cases, and I didn't want that to stand anymore. So I looked and scoured the internet, and I started watching Alex's videos. And I came to find out that he is the best out of all of us, and that still stands true today.
So why are you not going to... So you admitted you had cases dismissed, and you couldn't get predators in jail, and then you working with Alex, you actually get some progress done, and you're just going to throw away the progress all because Alex Rosen, all because he basically donated to Chud the Builder and defended Chud the Builder, and you don't like Chud the Builder? You're just going to throw all that away over this? You're such a grifting piece of shit.
I mean, this year alone in 2026, Alex has done over 100 preg catches, and out of those 100, he has over 70 of them arrested.
So why are you going to not have? Are you going to get 70 arrests in 1 year? Are you going to do that? No, you couldn't even do that. That's why you had to go to him in the first place. And you're just stabbing him in the back over cancel culture shit when you know Alex Rosen is the one that's been catching these predators. He's been catching them. He's been catching them for years and getting arrested. See, he fell in the EDP thing, right? But then Alex Rosen's actually made himself something. Alex Rosen is actually, getting arrested, actually doing stuff now. And you know what you're doing? You reached off the cloud of him. You took credit for all the arrests that you did with him that he basically helped you get. He helped you capture all these predators. He helped you stay your credibility. And now all of a sudden, you're going to drop him all because he defended someone you don't like? I don't like Chud the Builder either, but isn't that the bigger mission, is to get pedos arrested? So why are you going to let this shit get in between that?
Which is some crazy numbers. And so I swallowed my pride and I hit him up in October of 2024 to collaborate so I could learn from him. And we collaborated. And
watch you not make as much arrests, and you basically suck without him. Have fun doing these arrests without your buddy. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun trying to go on your own. See, Gideon thinks, oh, I used Alex. Now that I don't need him anymore. He's basically admitting that the Chud the Builder thing was an excuse to throw away Alex. He's basically admitting to being a two-faced snake. He's admitting on camera to being a two-faced snake, to throwing away Alex when he didn't need him anymore. I wanted to learn from him. Now that I learned from him, I don't need him anymore, and I'm going to throw him away. Well, this is why people like you are pieces of shit. Full on, full blank, pieces of shit.
And before we even got there, I was on guard because obviously I had seen those clips before. But after hanging out with him, I came to the belief of, hey, man, maybe he's really not a racist person. And maybe him hanging around me could change him. And so for the last 2 years, we've done some amazing work. We've gotten some disgusting people off the streets. But the thing is,
yeah, you're going to use the Chud the Builder thing to stab him in the back and try to do it yourself and try to prove that you're better than him because you're a piece of shit.
is the mission is the most important thing. I saw that we had a friendship, you know what I mean? Like,
is Gene on with Gene still? I don't know. Is Gene like some? I don't really pay attention to Gideon like that. I just saw this situation. I'm like, I had to cover it because I watched the clip and I'm like, yeah, this is some stupid ass, bullshit ass rhetoric.
Like, you know, not only did we have a common mission in hand, but we would laugh together. We would have fun catching these guys.
So why not continue to have fun and just let Alex know you disagree with him doing all that? Why do you have to throw everything away and throw all that away and throw the good work y'all have actually done away?
And
See, I'm gonna be real. Gideon and Alex Rosen together have done a lot of good work, a lot of predator catching. They've actually gotten a lot of results, but that's the thing. Who's been getting the results in the group? Oh yeah, it's Alex. Without Alex Rosen, Gideon wouldn't be having that many arrests. He even admitted that he, without Alex Rosen at first, had cases dismissed and he needed Alex. Now he thinks he doesn't need Alex anymore, and that's the thing. Does he really need Alex anymore? Because if he fucks up all these cases, then it shows you that he needed Alex the whole fucking time.
Genuinely thought I was making a change in him. Now, fast forward to present day, the reason why I'm not working with Alex anymore is me seeing him donate that $10,000. That is $10,000 that could have went to catching predators. That is $10,000 that could have went to.
Who gives a fuck? Wait, that's the thing. He's been getting arrests, right? He's been getting successful. You've admitted he's the best at it. So why the fuck can he not donate his own money to something he believes in? If he's getting the results and he's actually doing the work and doing a good job, why does he need to put an extra $10,000 into it when he's already doing the work and winning? If he was fucking up all the cases and getting nowhere, then like People versus Preds, then yeah, I would agree. But Alex Rosen actually has gotten a lot of stuff done. He's gotten a lot of predators captured. He's gotten a lot of these people arrested. So why does he need to donate more $10,000 to you in the cause if he's winning?
Cancer charities or homeless charities or.
Why don't you do it? You're rich. Donate to the charities yourself. You don't donate to these charities, so why are you telling Alex to? Oh my God, this guy's a piece of shit.
Things of that sort. That is $10,000 that could have went to the betterment of society. But he sent that $10,000 to the worst of society. Someone that is tearing us apart. Somebody that purposely wanted to get a free get out of jail free card to shoot a black person.
Chad the Builder is wrong for that situation, but just because Alex Rosen donated $10,000 to him, it doesn't mean you can criticize him for doing that, but you shouldn't fucking destroy your whole mission with him, especially if you don't know what you're doing just because he did something you do not like.
Alex decided to donate $10,000 to that person. And not only that, but he sees that him donating that $10,000 is the most important thing, even above the mission that me and him has sworn to do our best with.
That, bro, he's getting results. Why are you crying? He's literally getting results. You admitted without him, you have no results. So why are you crying and saying he's putting that above his credit catching thing when he's getting results and you aren't? Without Alex, you would have no results. No results. You would have zero results, pal.
Have to get together and get this guy out of jail for real. Like, to do it by telling the truth, do it by contributing a little bit. But man, I'm serious, pro. If y'all saw that live stream, write a statement to his lawyer and come testify against this shit. Like, you know, do this lawfully. But man, come on, guys. That person should not have any fucking.
Hey, person that's clipping that and making that narrative. Have you got any pedos arrested? Oh, you haven't? So why are you judging Alex Rosen for it? He's literally got pedos arrested. He's done the work. He's getting results you want. So shut up.
Victory party, bro.
I don't care what kind of person Alex Rosen is. I know he's a piece of shit. I know he's not a good person, but he's getting the job done. He's actually getting arrests. So I can commend him for that. Good job, Alex, for getting these arrests. Great job for getting these fucking arrests. I don't care what kind of person you are. Good job for getting these arrests, because these people are way worse than you. Good job. And fuck Gideon for stabbing you in the back.
Like, I will literally prioritize fucking this shit over even catching the pedos.
Okay. Him saying that is wrong. You should catch the pedos more than defending Chud the Builder. But at the same time, it's just like, if you're still catching pedos and you're still getting results, then that's all that matters. But see, that part's like, you're kind of losing me, because you shouldn't have said that, because I can't really defend you as hard as I mean, I still am defending you because Gideon is a grifting piece of shit and he's a lying sack of shit. But that statement doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I'll even admit it doesn't look good. I criticize him for that statement, but I'm sure he hopefully doesn't mean that shit.
That shit just pissed me off, man.
You guys heard him for yourself. He thinks that, supporting Chud the Builder, a racist man who is trying to find any excuse to shoot a black person, is more important than helping children. It's more important than getting predators off the streets.
Wait. If he's still willing to collab with you and still willing to do these things and get more people in jail, shouldn't that matter? In fact, aren't you being the same way by not collabing and you even admitting you don't know what you're doing without him? Because now you won't be able to get any pedos in jail. Or maybe like one or two, but you're going to get a lot of these cases dismissed because you don't know what the fuck you're doing, Gideon. So you are not putting the mission above this either. You're being just as bad as Alex.
And nobody is more important than the mission. So I take accountability. I was naive. I thought him hanging out with me would change his mind. I've told him time and time again, man, you aren't like this when you're with me. Stop saying this stuff on the internet, bro. Stop getting a rise out of people. It's not fun to make people angry. I even let him know a lot of you guys wanted to support him. A lot of you guys wanted to go follow him, but you saw his past and you saw the things that he was continuing to post and you just couldn't. And you know what? I want to make a stand that this is not okay, that this does not come before the mission. And if
I'll probably agree with, but you're not working with him and you admitting that without him that you don't know what you're doing, it's kind of hurting you a lot.
You working with Alex, all that would happen is nobody would be focusing about the predator that we caught. Nobody would be focused.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. In fact, wait. Another thing. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? You're supposed to do good without getting the credit anyways. Get these people locked up. Who cares about your clout? Who cares about that? Who cares if people hate you for it? Who cares? Who gives a flying fuck? Here's what matters. Are you getting pedos off the street? Yes or no? Yes? Okay, cool. Who cares? This fucking guy cares more about clout than anything else.
About the child that we potentially saved. Everybody will be focusing about this distraction. This Chud the Builder thing will become more important than the mission. And that is what I'm most disheartened with Alex about. And I called him and told him this on the phone. You are tarnishing your name. You are tarnishing the good work you are doing in order to promote and support this slug.
Look, I'll make this criticism. Someone that's doing the work that Alex Rosen is doing probably shouldn't be engaging with this rhetoric. But however, it doesn't mean y'all can't still stop. Y'all can still catch predators together. And like I said, you could have debated him on stream, had a whole heated debate, calling him a piece of shit, and still even make fun of him for being a piece of shit, but still work with him and say, hey, look, I don't like his rhetoric. I think he's a piece of shit and, all that, but the mission goes first. That's what I would have done if I was you.
And if I continue working with Alex, I would be contributing to that. I do appreciate him teaching me how to do this the right way. I will take that knowledge. And
You better take the knowledge, because if you take the knowledge and fail, then you basically fucked yourself by doing this.
And bring it forward and keep on doing this mission. I wish the best for him in regards to prey catching. And I hope he would just stop this nonsense, stop this madness, and get back to what's really important, because Chud the Builder is not important. Not far from it. It should be something that should be disavowed. What is important is protecting kids.
At the end of the day, what's important is protecting kids, but you should also put catching predators before anything, and that is including before cancel culture mobs. And that's just my take on it. You should put it before cancel culture mobs. You shouldn't be giving it to cancel culture mobs and basically, saying, "Oh, I can't work with this guy or how use his knowledge anymore. I'm gonna do this to somebody else." And you even admitted that he had this kind of rhetoric and did this kind of thing before, and you didn't care back then. But now you only care because your fans are mad. It's just like you don't have any real convictions. You don't even care about racism. You literally said you met with KKK motherfuckers. So how can I take you any seriously? I just can't. I just can not at all take you seriously. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. Let's see. All right, so now we get to cover Richard Spencer versus Andrew Wilson. So apparently, Andrew Wilson now would never debate Richard Spencer again, because Richard Spencer insults him and calls him a F slur. And so now they're crying about it. Nick Fuentes has also gave his take on it as well. And Richard Spencer's responded to Nick Fuentes. So it's basically 3 clips. And this will be our last segment of the night. So make sure you guys hit the like button and let's enjoy this last segment of the overnight stream. Make sure I got it pulled up. No, I do not. Now I do. Let's do this.
Down. It's like 5-5, and then what is it?
Yeah, but I'm
3 4-minute rebuttals. I think
these two things. So let's just have a discussion. I mean, we're not playing tennis here, so
I'd like to keep it to the format. Otherwise, we end.
And I'm the reason why this debate is happening. So I'm going to speak for.
Then you can fuck off. I don't care. Fuck off.
Are you in charge, Andrew?
Yeah.
Are you in charge, buddy?
I am.
No,
Richard,
you're not. Josiah's in charge.
Richard, we
agreed
talk
to a platform, and if you don't want to do it, then don't do it.
No, I'm going to speak for 10 minutes. I'm
Go
going
speak
to
somewhere else
give
for 10 minutes then.
Listen, Andrew, fuck you, man. You are the when I imagine like losers being attracted to the manosphere, it's you, buddy.
I know. You got me, Richard.
Yeah. I did get you, all right?
You got me.
Thanks for agreeing with me. Josiah, I'm going to speak for 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to say some interesting things.
I disagree.
I think like a debate, you shouldn't just speak for 5-10 minutes. You should make a point, have him repeat the point, make another point, have him make a point. Like that's how debates work. You don't just speak for 5-10 minutes and let the other person speak. Like that's not how debates work.
Allow Andrew.
Can we stick to the format?
We're not playing fucking tennis here. I'm going to give.
No, we're having a structured debate. Yeah, and we're having a structured debate, and we agreed to a format, and I'd like to stick to it.
No, I'm not going to back down on this.
Then go away.
I'm going to speak for. Why don't you go away, you little fucking faggot, Andrew? Why don't you go away?
Dude.
And Josiah and I can speak here like men.
Oh no, Richard. Let's keep it 5 minutes. No slurs, nothing. You can seriously sabotage both of our lives by doing this.
I'm going to speak for a reasonable amount of time.
Oh no.
I will allow Andrew to respond, and I'm not going to be tiny.
Oh, he fucking left. He fucking left over being called the F slur. What a you're literally in the fucking manosphere where shit like that is normalized. So grow the fuck up. Literally, grow the fuck up.
Him or something like this. Okay, that's what's going to happen.
I know, right?
Do you agree with that, Josiah?
No, I do not agree with this. We have the 5 minutes. I think that structure makes sense.
Hey,
It's best for
I
our audience.
actually can't anyway. He already broke the TOS. I already got to reboot the stream. So,
Yeah.
like that's the end of that. Appreciate the time, guys.
Damn it.
Yeah, he's running away. He's running away. They did the exact same thing to
No,
RFH.
Richard, we literally started this.
Also, saying the F slur doesn't really break TOS. Like, there's a lot of channels that say it that don't get taken down. So, yeah. You're kind of wrong there, Andrew Wilson. So now, let's see what Nick Fuentes has to say. Got it bookmarks.
Very cheap and it's very low. It's very easy to say that, especially if you're somebody that is not very responsible yourself. You know, not for nothing, but consider the source. I don't like that. I saw the first clip where Spencer and him had a disagreement about the rules. I didn't see the final clip where Spencer's making fun of their dead child.
That clip was not played, but if that's true, that's way too far. That's way too far. I agree with Nick. If this is true and this is real, because I didn't see that last clip. I didn't see that clip. And I don't think I could play it because of YouTube TOS, but that's fucked. That's fucked. That is fucked. That is fucked. If that is real and Nick's not lying, I disavow that 100%. That's fucked. I can't defend that. Nope. That's fucked.
That's appropriate, as if that has any quarter, as if that should be tolerated in any way. He's saying the parents were reckless. That's why their kid died.
That's fucked. That's fucked.
Why go there? That is so wicked and so wrong. And for people to think that's funny or people think that's banter, I really question whether you have a conscience. And you know me, I'm a troll. I like to have fun. I think things are
I'm a troll too. I like to have fun. In fact, I thought Richard Spencer calling him an F slur was funny and all that, but that's way too far. If he was making fun of his dead kids, that's just way too far. That's way too far.
Funny, but that's just so beyond the pale. And then to throw out, oh, that's gay, that's cocked, that's easy to say when, you're living like you think you're a rock star, living an irresponsible life of your own, and everybody else is supposed to pick up the pieces. The fatherless children, the women without a man, we're all supposed to pick up the pieces for the rock stars that think that's gay and that's cocked and that's for losers and that's for losers that love people. I mean, that's no way to live. So I just really question, who are the role models going to be? It's fun. It's funny. It's cute. It's funny. But who's the real role model there? I think Andrew Wilson's the real role model, actually. I think he's actually the upstanding guy. And I say that with no animosity, but I didn't like that. And that was wrong. That was wrong. We should be able to say with conviction, that's wrong. And I don't think that sets a very...
Yeah, see, the dead child thing, that is wrong. That is wrong. And I'm not going to be defending Richard Spencer on that. And I fully disavow that. Now let's see what Richard Spencer's response is to that. He responded on the legendary kill stream. He went on Ethan Ralph. Shout out to Ethan Ralph. He went on the legendary kill stream and decided to respond to Nick Fuentes and talk about the whole Andrew Wilson thing. So let's get right into it.
Claim the moral high ground does kind of like, okay.
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it like 2 days ago that Nick was defending James Fishback like as a sociopath? He's like, yes, he is evil. That's why we should support it. I mean,
Yeah, but James Fishback has never really made fun of dead kids. That's the thing. I don't care about calling someone an F-slur. I don't care about roasting somebody. I don't care about shitting on people. The dead kids thing is just too much, even for a troll like me.
You can't just go back and forth on these things. And I could find other examples. That was just the
Of
most
course,
recent
I
that
could find a
came to mind.
million. Yeah.
I mean, let's be real though. Nick is edgy, and I think Nick has like went low on that in the past. So it's like they are kind of right when they say, "Hey, you know, Nick's trying to more grandstand, but he's done that in the past too." But it doesn't make it okay. Like Richard, come on, you kind of went a little
So also, I'm not aware of any lost children that Nick has adopted. I know there's some Down syndrome children out there just waiting for a father, and I haven't heard yet of whether he's adopted those.
He
but
could do the coolest thing ever right now and adopted Downey. That's what he.
I mean, hey, if Nick Fuentes were to do that, he would literally own Richard Spencer. Imagine Nick just sees this. It's like, you know what? I will adopt a Down syndrome child. Hey, Richard Spencer, I adopted a Down syndrome child. What are you going to do about it now? They are right. Like, he does have a lot of money. Like, Nick Fuentes does have a lot of money, so he could do that and actually care, because he gets like thousands of donations every single night. So he can literally raise a Down syndrome child. And if he does that, just to show that Richard Spencer's rhetoric is wrong, then maybe it would actually make people not have that rhetoric anymore. But yet, let's be real, a lot of people that call out that Richard Spencer's kind of rhetoric are no better, and they are right about it. So it's like, you know, doesn't mean the rhetoric's okay, but let's be real, everyone does have skeletons in the closet, and everyone has rhetoric that's not okay, and that should also be called out as well.
Could do.
Let me just say one thing. And first off, I don't hate. I still like Nick Fuentes.
I do too.
And
actually,
I'm cool with pushback, but I can push back as well.
That's right.
Now let me.
Yeah. See, at least you know, they don't have like personal beef. Like I don't like this thing. I like Nick. There's some stuff I disagree with him, but I do like Nick. Right? I like Nick, and I'm actually kind of on Team Nick on this one. And I like Richard Spencer too, right? I like Richard Spencer, I like Ethan Ralph, I like all these guys. I don't really know much about Andrew Wilson, but I know Richard Spencer and Ethan Ralph. Oh, well, I don't talk to, the only one I talk to is Ethan Ralph. Like, I don't talk to Richard Spencer and Nick Fuentes, but I like watching them. I like Richard Spencer, I like Nick Fuentes. It's like, I don't hate them, but it's just, come on. You can push back on at least the rhetoric, at least the dead child thing. Maybe you calling him the F-slur things like, yeah. Yeah, we could defend that. Yeah, Andrew Wilson can't cry about being called a F-slur in the manosphere. I could defend that. But the dad child thing, that's just something I just don't like. That's just a bad taste in my mouth personally.
Hey, let me say something about the
And I know it's blood sports and all that, and all that, but it's just me. I don't participate in that kind of rhetoric, and I don't do that in blood sports. I don't bring up like dead relatives at all. So to me, it's like I kind of, you know, find it just, you know, not my taste. It's not my taste at all, personally.
Responsibility, which he didn't mention my name, but it's sort of what.
Hey, all right, dude, I have to go. See you, dude. All right, you take care. You have a wonderful rest of your night, man.
But he's implying.
Of course it is.
I am not a perfect person, but the difference is I don't claim to be, and I am not a moralist.
Okay, I mean, that's fair. It's like, if you're not a moralist, then go crazy, but you just got to make sure, like, if you're not a moralist, a lot of people are not going to like you. A lot of people are not going to like your rhetoric, and that's something you're going to have to deal with as, like, not being a moralist, is people not liking your rhetoric. And if you want to be a moralist, it's perfect, and moralist, it's perfectly fine, but just know, if you're going to be immoral like that, a lot of people are going to call you out for the rhetoric, and if you go too far, people will call you out for it, and you can, you know, push back against them and all that.
And
David
secondly,
Attenborough sent
in terms
$3. I
of
have
I'm
never seen
divorced.
so
I'm-
many
I'm a
spots
divorced,
on Richard's
middle-aged
face
man.
before. He must be using a new
okay,
camera.
we've got one on.
There is no competing
Only
with the
one,
bass
the
rumble
second
between.
one hasn't went through, but go ahead. Sorry.
Right, right. Within that imperfect world that I live in, I absolutely take responsibility for my children, and I am deeply invested in their lives. So, I
Look, at the end of the day, it's like, stuff like that. It's like, look, I don't know about Andrew Wilson's personal life. I don't know if like Richard Spencer maybe be onto something with that, but even then, it's just like the rhetoric's kind of just like, unless they actually did, like if you have evidence of them actually killing like their own children, then you should report that to the police and get that motherfucker arrested. But if it's something that's happened with their children and they passed away and you're making fun of that, that's just not cool to me personally.
I don't know what to say. In some ways, I'm living the dream in the sense that this is great and it works. So, sorry. I mean, I spend more time like taking my daughter to a ballet performance or throwing a baseball with my son than most all groypers, including Nick Fuentes.
Well, let's be real. A lot of them don't even have kids because a lot of the groypers are young or not even your age. So it's like, yeah, duh. A lot of us don't even have kids. A lot of us are not even married. So yeah.
He definitely does not do that.
You can take that for what it
They definitely don't do that. No, you are right. Like a lot of them don't do that because guess what? A lot of them are still young people. Like I'm 21. I should not have kids right now. And I'm glad I don't. I should not have kids right now. Point blank, I'm 21. Why the fuck would I have kids right now? Maybe if I'm your age, like if I'm your age, yeah, I should be, throwing a baseball with my son, daughter, and all that. And spend time with your children and all that. But it's like, I am not like, we're 21.
It just is what it is. I'm not perfect, but I'm also not a moralist. I like to see things as they are and not as they should be. But there's an interesting thing that he said in there, widow.
Yeah.
So RFH was actually talking to me about how Rachel made a comment on Twitter about how so many great men marry widows with children or something.
That's not true.
That word stuck out to me, and I wonder if she's feeding him things on the DMs, these like talking points. This sounds like some moralizing church lady. This does not sound like the Nick Fuentes that I know and love, who's actually cool and edgy.
I think so.
This sounds like the
even
church
though
lady.
We have problems, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, but she's not a widow, okay?
No.
I mean, old Nick Fuentes used to be really ruthless, and I think he used to be way more ruthless than that. So it's like they do kind of have a point, but it's like, I don't know. It's making fun of dead kids and dead people in general. For me, it's like, look, I've never claimed to be like a super duper edgelord. I'm not trying to moral fag, and I'm less thing. You do you, fam, but me, I just find it bad taste. Not something I would do, and I personally don't agree with that. Now, if you think it's funny, all that, you do all that, you do you. Andrew Wilson clap back, he's a grown-ass man, but me, it's just like, I don't know, that rhetoric's stupid. Doesn't mean you're not entertaining or funny, but it's just the rhetoric, to me, I just don't like making fun of people dying at all, to me, you know what I mean?
Oh, she's not.
She is a sexual patriot. Who was wildly rambunctious.
Porn star.
And
see, that's the thing. A lot of these e-whores online, they're all sex pests. They're all e-whores. The Rachel person, Scarlett, they're all e-whores.
Who I just broke up with said, by the way. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
She was getting pregnant by multiple men, and she found...
Bruh, see... If you are a chick that's getting pregnant by multiple men, why the fuck are you even on the internet moral grandstanding? Look, Richard Spencer's rhetoric is wrong, right? In my opinion. But why is the woman with multiple kids and cheating on multiple men, basically complaining and having an issue with it.
A loser.
Why is someone like that trying to moral grandstand? Bro, your take so burns. You're not Lord Triton. You're Lord Gay. I appreciate the engagement and rage bait.
Dork whom she could foist her.
But see, I feel like my takes are the best because I don't ever take sides on any situation that I cover. So, yeah. Can't really say that.
Children on too. I'm sorry. But
By
like
the way,
that, the other thing that stuck out was LARPing. LARPing? Well, I think you're kind of LARPing by pretending that the Wilsons are a traditional family. That's
not.
the LARP.
That's stupid.
They're not.
See, that's another thing. It's just like, you can't really say Richard Spencer's LARPing because, in my opinion, he's not LARPing. In fact, he's under LARPing. Like, he's showing like his true like sense of humor and showing like how low he can go. So it's like, you can't say him using nasty rhetoric against the Wilsons is him LARPing. In fact, it's him going like way too far on the other side of LARPing, in my opinion.
Any other culture, she would be ostracized from society. Period. End of statement. In the 20th century, she would be ostracized from society.
Yeah, that's the thing. And he is right. Like in the 20th century, like women that were cheat on their husbands and have multiple kids, multiple baby daddies, they would basically be ostracized out of society, and society didn't like that back then. But now it seems like it's a norm in society for women to cheat on their husbands and have multiple kids.
Period. And end of statement.
And I think Rachel Wilson, Andrew Wilson's wife.
The only society where she can make a living
Which I don't even know why Andrew's even with someone like that.
as an e-grifter is actually our post-feminist one.
This one, yeah.
Period. End of statement. There's no controversy about that. That's just simply a fact. So yeah, she's a cuckoo bird and she put her eggs in someone else's nest. That's what it is. That's the reality of the situation. That's no LARP. On another matter, I by no means made fun of their dead child.
Okay, so seems like I'll have to see the clip, but Richard Spencer's denying it. So seems like he's denying the rhetoric that he even did it. So okay.
In fact, I took the side of their dead child. I was taking his side.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It seems like you did say that they killed him. So technically it's like you're still kind of making a low diss, but maybe you're not making fun of the child itself, but you saying that Andrew Wilson killed his dead child, that is still kind of just going too far. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't know. It's still not good rhetoric. You shouldn't even brought the child up. Like, don't even put yourself in a rabbit hole where these people can moral grandstand. You know what I mean? Don't even give them the chance to moral grandstand about it.
And I was also taking the side of the child's husband, which is not Andrew, by the way. His name is Brian Jennings. And he was filing with...
What do you mean talking to myself? There's multiple people here. Ragnar is watching, Disruptor's watching. In fact, there was multiple people talking in chat. So, yeah, I'm not just talking to myself for one. And for two, nice, bro, I'm not going to get to that personal stuff. You already know about that, but yeah.
The court for emergency protective orders for his child. This is a fact.
You know how much money I pull in from this? I make money offline.
Fact that Tree of Logic actually did a lot of research, and this is not disputed by them, so I take it as a fact. Now, it's hard to get that stuff done. You could go to the court and say, I need a protective order against Ethan Ralph, because he's on me on Twitter. You might not get it. Like, they don't always give it to you.
Yeah.
So
No,
they did not give an emergency protective order for Brian to gain temporary custody of his biological son. And
who's this troll in chat? Oh, that's just an IRL.
A short time afterwards, this child died, who was 10 years old, who was being driven in a car by a 14-year-old. Now, what happened? I don't know. I don't know what happened exactly, but this sounds very bad. And this sounds like neglectful parenting, to be honest. I mean, at the very least, the question can be asked in this case, you know, and like you hear about like Child Protective Services overreach, you know, like parents let their kids go unsupervised to the park or whatever, and they get called up, and you hear.
See, in my opinion, I don't even believe you should let children be unsupervised at parks or anywhere at all. I don't think you should. Nope. Especially if they're under 13. Hell no, that's a bad idea. That's why a lot of children get kidnapped, because parents just let their children go run around free on their own. Especially daughters. Like, what the fuck? Are you parents stupid?
Horace.
A lot of millennial parents do that, and that pisses me off.
Stories like that. Well, something is going wrong. Brian Jennings was worried, minor, making fun of anyone here. I am raising the question that
we talked. Decided to
all right.
date a porn star, and that was a mistake. And so,
is Richard Spencer like the most evilest person? Nah, it seems like he probably does believe like maybe the Andrew Wilson thing, but it's just like, I just don't believe you should even bring that up into the political debate at all about someone's personal life like that. Because it's like, you know, if you really believe that Andrew Wilson was like abusing his kids or anything, you should have just went to DCS or like, you know, did something like offline instead of just, you know, making it a whole internet problem, bringing it up in the debate, because that's not how you get justice. But other than that, it's like him calling him an officer, who fucking cares? Him fucking talking shit to Andrew Wilson, who cares? They should just debate, get the content rolling, and yeah, that's it. Anyways, it's 3:51 right now. Should I go for 4 hours? Let's see. Now I'll probably just go ahead and end it here. So yeah, let me go ahead and get the Blade Works song on. Honestly, we got a lot of good numbers tonight, so I got to do some overnight streams more often, because we got a lot of interaction today in chat. Got a lot of people that showed up today, and you know, so yeah, I feel like overnight streams are the move to get, you know, because I feel like y'all do like the overnight streams and the late streams, and a lot of the time I did late stream, y'all actually showed up to that one as well. So yeah. Anyways, oh wait, that's right. Actually, wait. We got one more. We do got one more. Actually, we could save it tomorrow. We could save it tomorrow. We'll make sure we cover it tomorrow. We'll save the whole Kyle Owens thing tomorrow, because I'm sure Torin wants to get on with that. So yeah, we could save it for tomorrow. Fuck it, why not? We could save it for tomorrow. Actually, I'm trying to think. Should I cover it now? Because more people showed up. The number went up. Hold on. How long is the second video? Because if it's longer than 30, then I'm just going to do it for tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see. How long is this? Oh, yeah. Hell no. 39. Oh, yeah. We'll be here all fucking night. So sorry for the new people that just showed up. I know my number just skyrocketed a little bit. But we'll react to it tomorrow. I promise. We'll react to the whole Kyle Owens thing tomorrow as the segment with Torin. So we'll make sure we do that. But anyways, I think it's been me, your boy, Lord Triton. And yeah, I'm signing out. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, turn on all notifications so you never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys right back here on tomorrow's program. All right, peace.
Silva, the heck is this?
Pull up, hop out, you don't want
wanna step in our house. You know we the gang cause we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death.
Back from the dead and I'm honored to fight like a noble phantasm that hunts you at night. You don't wanna try me, a demigod. I might keep your head on tight when I got the fight. Because back in my day, warriors were brave. All these masters want here's a boring slave. I spearhead this war, you sit back and wait. Throw a javelin, see what archer is afraid. This Celtic warrior is taking shots. Don't get attached, cause I'll break your heart. I'm guaranteed to die, now don't make me start. I'd rather stab myself than let you slay my part. See, I fight to win, you know it's in my nature. When I move too fast for you laser haters. Use a different shaft to hunt women later. You be screwed with just a tip, ass saber.
Shot through the sky is the angel of scorn. The known new devil with swords for his horns. He shot that up, pop up, smash like the acoustic. My blades in your eyes and you'll see what's in store. The world on my back, there's no bond, I won't break any step. You're taking a major mistake. Mark a god between his eyes and bring heart to the floor. She'll answer that he'll be a pile of gold. Silence is a shadow when I steal your girl. Make a sword and arrow as I see it twirl. Call me lucky liar as a plot unfurl. Bow to your lord cause you're just an earl. Went from a boy to a hero. Gave up on the parts that is Shiro. Shut up to the villains, it's hero. This is the result of your fate, zero.
Pull up, hop out. You don't wanna step in our house. You know we the gang cause we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death.
Bow to the king of the night, swinging to win it, that will is my pride. Stand in the way, be sucked up in my stride. Don't need no round table to fight you like pie, yeah. Try me once in the future, Pendragon back in the prophetic room. A servant or not, I'm from rock, I'm the ruler. Heroic spirit, not one you should jewel, yeah.
Yeah, it's the king of heroes and they want me to prove it. Barely trying, yet I'm still never losing. Half a god, I'm also half a human. Exponential power, I don't know what to do with. They measure the skill, yeah, I have it. I'll get in their head till they end up just backing. I'll take any weapon I got in my catalog when I open up the gates into Babylon.
God is victory, shooting winds I provide, open that'll stay. To glory I'll guide my basundere, but boy my beauty can't hide, it's all a part of me, the power inside.
Watch me rock curious, tear it up with my chariot and my warriors, bringing order with gorgeous, the will, the skill to kill, I'm just warming up, yeah, so fast when I jump cast, can't match when I act with the phantasm, I'm a king, living with the pride of heart, just remember the name of Miss Kendall.
Pull up, hop out. You don't wanna step in our house. You know we the gang cause we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death.
It's a Astolfo on the mic tonight. French honey that'll make you wanna stay the night. Got a sword that'll be your script tonight. 12 hits and you'll be out, that's right. I'm the last night of the king that is struggle mate. I'll only right for you if you got goals to get fight for my life in the world's gonna know your name. Got a secret that'll go and shock your brain.
Hey, what's your fade? With the second you going great. Stick 'em up, hit 'em up, she going lonely. She pulling through for the way. I do the same for my riders. Screw you on, keep no advisor. Hey, you should've just been it wiser. Hey, two on me now, it's goodbye, sir.
Nom, jaune, dark, mon voice on dead, je crois leaving my mark. I was called by the Lord, come forth and stand apart. I am a ruler, righteous in my heart, I'm so holy. Scripture by men does not own me. I was called on to act only in humility, honesty, purity, faith, you shall know me.
Get wet, tall bastard with the big blade. All action, it's called passion. You caught that, you get ixned. What? Air rank in the fans, global and names known to bring dread. Hydra, I'm full of priest, I'm a priest, not a priest, take your name in your head. Yeah!
Pull up, hop out. You don't wanna step into our house. You know we the gang cause we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're death. 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 Pull up, hop out. You don't wanna step into our house. You know we the gang cause we got clout. Don't step to the crew, you get knocked out. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death. You get this blade, we're death.
Like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, so now we can upload. We'll see you guys right back here tomorrow. Hey, peace.